What does that mean?
What are you talking about? You missed the OG theme. This is the same theme.
Wow. I think
Wow.
you had, like triangles that like used to go.
It's the same theme as it was when we were QC over on the
Dat Network?
It's not the
Also,
OG
hi.
OG theme.
Hello.
All right, Jared, that was a real hostile way to greet everyone.
Well, it's Ed. It's Ed. If you don't come out strong against Ed, he's gonna fight back, and you gotta kind of hammer him down early. Welcome everyone.
Looking at my Excel sheet, and I heard you say that, and I was like, "We're not live yet." And then
we're
y'all were
live.
like, "Also, hi." And I'm like, "Okay, good."
Oh, we're live, and I'm going at him. I'm attacking.
There you go.
I'm just hyped because what the state of the game, what's happening is all. Welcome one, welcome all. It's Wednesday, 6 p.m. That means it's time to be bad. I am GM Jared, of course, and we are here to play Pathfinder. I am serving as the game master whose goal is to tell an interesting tale using NPCs and world happenings that our players, James, May, Nathan, and Amanda, get to navigate and explore, all while making decisions that can lead to heroic rewards or utter defeat. I'd like to take a quick second and check in with them. Kind of like a character check-in, a state of mind, as it were. So let's go around our digital table here and have each of you just kind of give us a glimpse into how things are going with your characters. Let's start with James.
Well, I don't remember my character's issues and problems, so he's doing pretty good right now.
I mean, I haven't heard the confident voice in a hot minute.
Yeah, I know, because he hasn't been confident.
That's fair. Oh God, I messed. Hold on. Oh man, sometimes when you forget to change your alerts over.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, maybe you'll find that confidence soon, my friend James.
Thanks, buddy.
Who wants to go next?
Captain number 2.
You're shaking your head, Nathan.
I mean, I was shaking it about James, but I'll go.
Oh, okay. I thought you just really didn't want to talk about your feelings.
No, do we really want more insight into Mirror Math? Like, we don't usually get that.
No.
We need
But
it.
what he's feeling right now, I mean, I think for Mirror Math, he's very torn because he was essentially whisked into a new plane, doesn't know where 2 of his party members are, one of whom is the longest reigning fellow party member, like the person he traveled the furthest with. And so he's a little worried about that, but I think he's always got that let's just face what's ahead of us mentality. So the idea is we just have to keep fighting until we can get answers, keep the party alive at any cost. And right now, I think really the main focus for him is don't die, kill the thing. Don't die, kill the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just good life advice. Don't die, kill the thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I often go like any Magnum PI fans, like the original Tom Selleck. Don't look at the dogs, pick the lock. Don't look at the dogs, pick the lock. It's just like, just find those 2 things. Don't do the one thing. Focus on the other thing. Then you'll find success. Because he always got in
wants
that
to know
door.
which party member you're speaking of for the new viewer.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Oh, the longest reigning party member. Is that what you're talking about? So I'm playing Mirror Math. So we left 2 party members on the other plane. One of whom is Milva, our ranger friend. But then Darik is the current is the rogue that Mirror Math had been traveling with for months, essentially. And the 2 of them have been through the most as an adventuring party. They were the last 2 remaining of their original group due to a number of mishaps leading from one thing to another. But yeah, so I think in that Mirror Math feels just a little bit alone, having to really regrow bonds and feel like a unit.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah. See, when you talk about Mirror Math,
Mirror Math has a lot of feelings.
Well, they don't get to
You're
come out
pretty
much.
deep.
They don't get to come
they
out.
don't get to come out much. Yeah. Look, he's not young. He's got a lot of wisdom and weight to him.
Well, May, What's Tsunomi kind of vibing here? I know she hasn't been with the party long, but
Well, Sue has very little wisdom and weight comparatively, but she's probably a little bit stressed right now because she is newer to the party and a lot of things have happened all at once with like the explosion and then being thrown immediately into a dimension and missing their 2 party members, and like even though she hasn't been there that long, she's like very attached to this little ragtag group, so to have them missing is distressing, but also to be fighting a jellyfish on an airship and we haven't had a chance to talk about any of it or, you know, share feelings, all that good stuff. Sue's probably ready for that. She'd kind of like the snowball to maybe stop rolling so fast. But you know, they like Mirror Math said, Nathan said about Mirror Math, I guess, is that they just gotta focus on what's in front of them first before they can do anything else.
All right. The real question is for Khalida. You've been with these guys for like 16 hours, maybe.
I think
most of those were asleep.
Truly. We're in a cell. We couldn't talk to each other.
Right.
I think that she's probably doing better than them because this is her plane of existence. She was not transported into a different world. I think that while fighting a giant jellyfish is not like the most normal thing, she dealing with the, I think Drayla, like with her going across and trying to just take over where she lives, she probably is used to fighting, and she's probably used to fighting with strangers. So this, while is like not the most ideal situation, probably isn't the weirdest situation too. Yeah. So she's doing not great, but it's like she's in the weeds, you know? Like, got a lot to do, but she's gonna get through it. Yeah, exactly.
It's funny you use those words, and we'll come back to that later.
But okay. Oh God.
I'll keep
Are
all
we
that
gonna
in
be killed
mind.
by giant weeds later?
Yeah, giant weeds. Jellyfish weeds. I'll keep that in mind in the future. A few final tidbits I want to touch on before we get going. Stream Raiders is up and running during the game, so if you want to play the game within the game, hit the link that shows up in chat, add your units every 5 minutes, and we'll go on adventures there. And if you're a Stream Raiders player and you have an idea on how to integrate the outcome of Stream Raiders into this, hit the Discord and let me know, because I've been looking for a way, and I figure I'd outsource it to you guys. How would you like to see that interaction happen? And finally, where is it? Finally, remember you can affect the game itself by awarding bonuses and buffs from your bits and donations. From rerolls, because you've slain the goblin, all the way to completely random game-breaking chaotic magics. The list is below or I guess here it's over the window, or it's in the chat under the command ! Buffs. Now that that's all out of the way, it's time to dim the lights, get your snacks, and settle in. Let's play Pathfinder. Now we're going to pick up right where we left off. You found yourselves transported to a new material plane in the middle of an army staging ground as a large cyclopean mage worked at ripping open a new rift between worlds while a white-haired snake-bodied woman with leathery wings looked upon. Friends and townsfolk, controlled by some outward force, mixed into the assault forces, ready to be fodder for the invasion. Taking advantage of an outside assault, you acted quickly, and together with your new friend Khalida, managed to seal the breach. With a shriek and yell, the snake woman fled the battlefield just before an eruption of darkness and magics washed over the entire area. Waking, you found yourselves captured in silence. It took some work and cooperation, but eventually you extricated yourselves, and you are currently now standing on the blood-soaked deck of an airship. Above the constant hiss of air escaping from the bladder, to your side, a now copper and red-hued large jellyfish creature flails about its tendrils as he swells in size. Miramath, it's your turn.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Well, I have remembered that I had cast Smite Evil. So I will continue on that valiant attack, trying to purge this plane of its evil that just so happens to also want me dead. So, you know,
You did
Two
cast
birds,
Smite Evil. And I
one planar
believe
longsword.
you even did a Detect Evil.
I did a detect evil to see that this thing was evil
But you
before I
got
did that smite.
You got nothing from it.
No.
Yeah,
He was not evil.
it is not evil.
Yeah.
Wait a second. That's not how I remember it. Because then, did I then cast Smite Evil? Did I do that?
I know.
out of
I know
order?
you checked it.
Oh,
Determined it wasn't evil because you were a
Well,
little
then-
shocked at that.
okay. Then I didn't cast Smite Evil. I thought I had checked it and then seen it. I might be thinking of a different fight. I'm thinking of the Cyclops.
There are
Yeah.
so many fights. Yes, you are probably thinking of the cycle.
I was thinking of the Cyclops. Okay, so this thing's not evil. That's right. Well, I'm still gonna take it out because. What else? Dice.
Good idea.
Hey, I might have actually gotten it this time with an 18 to hit. Do I get other bonuses? I think that's it, because if it's not evil, then I'm not smiting it, which means I don't get that added. So that's 12 plus 6, 18.
Well, let me just look up and confirm the effect. That
Also, I believe we're flanking. Plus 2, 20.
you are flanking, and it just finished a staggered round. Still takes.
Yeah, I staggered it.
You did stagger, and for its action that it did its swell phase 2 kind of combat thing. But with your flanking, you do manage to hit this creature. So
Huh?
let's have some
Phew.
damage, sir.
Oh, that's always nice when I get to roll damage. Alrighty. Here we go. Where'd you go, dice? That will be a total of 8 damage from the planar longsword, which will negate any resistances of a planar creature, I believe. Or 5 points of it.
Copy you. Let me do some math here. You guys, and
Math.
I will say it is getting beaten up. You're not like fighting against the wind here. So, like it's showing damage.
Cool.
Well, that's reassuring.
So like you could have a chance to win here. It might come down to what Dante does, honestly.
Oh,
Dante.
You can
Don't-
do it.
don't put it into my hand.
Benji.
Wait, is it my
Dante.
turn?
Yeah, you're up.
Your mom is
oh,
your
I
mom
thought you
is
were-
here. Don't let
Yeah,
her
your
down.
mom's here cheering you on. Captain number.
It's Ed Moore is
5?
not cheering you on.
Nope.
It's Ed Moore is calling his shot.
Oh my
Whoa!
god!
Ah!
Choose bomb blew up and gifting
He
some,
gifted you a
some
sub,
subs
James.
all around.
Yay!
Oh.
And Witchy too.
Yeah, thank
Also-
you.
Also, she bought me enough time to, before we totally go on for my turn, say I use lay on hands. Thank you!
Oh, because
Nice.
that's a swift action, huh?
Yeah,
job.
buddy.
That's
Good
dumb.
job. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had more time. I didn't know it was my turn next. I wouldn't have been messing around. Would have been planning.
Are you
It's
sure?
fine. Take all the time you need.
Nah, I probably
So
still would have been messing
Yeah.
around. Yeah. I'm just gonna do a classic sickle across the face.
Classic stickle.
Classic
face.
sickle.
Classic. Just gonna
Oh.
do classic.
All right. With your ice sickle. But it's not an icicle, it's just an icy sickle, right?
9 on the die.
Yeah, I need to know, is it an icicle or an icy sickle?
So it is a +1 icicle.
Icicle.
Ice
Ice sickle.
sickle.
An icicle.
It is a
Yes.
sickle.
So in the shape of an ice.
Wait, in the
What?
shape of
No.
ice? Ice could be
What's the shape of
anything.
an ice, my dude?
That would be a cube. You're holding a cube.
Yeah.
I'm just slicing this thing with a cube.
It's a handle and then a cube.
We're not 20 minutes
Of
in and we're
ice.
already just...
What is the shape of ice? I'm having a crisis now. I need.
I guess technically it also comes in crushed form. I mean, if you go to Chick-fil-A, that's like
No.
really tiny ice.
I'm with Ed, it's
You
now a
can get
handle.
those
Good
little
ice.
round ones too.
Oh,
Does
the
a
pellet
six-
ice is the best.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does not. Did you factor in your flanking?
Oh, 18.
An 18 does not.
That's amazing.
That was the meanest thing.
I knew he was doing that too. I knew it.
Very funny.
Did
He
you-
left. He's
He
gone.
laughed.
He turned off his camera.
His CPU, no, his CPU overloaded.
Yeah, his computer might have been-
Oh no. He's back. Thank God. That's so funny.
Killing
Why
me.
is James crying?
Just got dunked on.
No, that's not. Those aren't tears. That's ice. Don't worry.
That's all right. It's all right. You'll get him next time. Is Benji doing anything?
No. Wait, hold on. I got a hand.
You gotta
Thank
handle
you for the bits, Sarah. Have
I
a
got
great
it.
night.
Woo!
I didn't handle animal, so yeah, he's trying to fight this stupid thing. Why don't I put points in handle animal?
I
Sorry.
mean, you've posed the
I'm-
question.
I'm having a moment. Okay, so Benji's gonna try to fight this. He doesn't fight it with a 2 on the die.
Oh yeah, he's the tentacle kind of swips up out of the way before Benji can get a
Ah,
get a hand chance in there. That blings us to Kalita.
Jellyfish don't have eyes. They see with their tentacles.
They see with
He
something.
has like little.
They
stalks.
see. Yeah, they don't see like we see. They
He
see
sees
probably
you,
better.
but you don't see it. Wait,
Yeah.
that's all right.
I was gonna
In
say
the
she sees
avatar
him.
sense, I see you, but they don't
Yeah.
really physically see us.
It's like
so
spiritual.
flare would not be helpful. I'm gonna do something way off base, and I'm gonna do snowball again.
Yeah.
Right, I
I'm
mean-
gonna cast snowball again because it's
been-
ranged.
It's been pretty on point for you.
I don't want to touch. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch the thing. Okay. Got a 19.
Now, if that is a hit, do I get a save against it?
Fortitude or be staggered.
Fortitude. All right. So he's going to take the damage regardless, but his fortitude save is a 20. So he fights off the stagger condition, but hit me with that damn urge.
4, 2, 11.
11 damage. Woo!
11.
Meanwhile,
11.
11.
there's another like guttural liquid gurgle from inside of this
Good.
Ew.
creature.
Nice. And I think that's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, I end my turn.
All right. Now it is time for Sue's turn. You moved up into the melee range,
Right.
and you have your what was the hammer? I forget what you had.
Morning star.
Morning Star. That's what it was.
I wonder though. So if I'm in range of hitting it, am I close enough to cast a touch spell on Mirror Map? So
I could. Yeah, you could be close enough to touch Mirror Math. Now, however, oh, never mind. You're okay this time because he still has the staggered effect until his turn.
okay, nice.
But in
Then-
normal situations, casting in melee range would provoke.
cool. Well,
Unless you
then-
take a 5-foot step.
Right. Then
But
I'll
he's
take
got-
this chance while he's staggered in case he lasts a whole nother round. And Sue's gonna say, I'm not having very much luck, so here's some luck for you, Mirror Math, and I'm gonna cast guidance on you. So you'll get a +1 competence bonus. So you just have to choose like before you roll, but it's on attack roll, saving throw, or skill check. +1. Woo!
Boom! Thank you.
Nice.
And then that's it. I'll be ready to attack if needed next round.
Gotcha. So bolstering Miramath's
Someone stronger than
attack
I.
action. That brings it back to quote a good friend of mine, the best turn, my turn. And he's got so many choices. He's got Dante and Benji and Sue, Miramath.
Doesn't he have enough arms for all of us?
He does, but he doesn't have that many
Help.
attacks.
Oh, okay.
He's only got two attacks. And you know what? I will. I'm going to use your suggestion. I'm going to attack 2 of you as opposed to 1 person twice.
That's fine.
Wow.
Unless it's me.
It's going to be Benji
No!
and Miramath.
Hit me instead.
Yeah, it's my job.
He's our tank.
I get hit.
You guys remember how May killed Benji?
No, I would never.
All right. Well, here comes a tentacle flying in at towards
Benji's
Benji.
fine.
I interpose my shield, which is a thing I can definitely do.
He's like so far away from you.
It's called
It's on the
plot
opposite
armor,
side.
It's called
and
Captain
it should be
America, sir.
respected. Yeah.
So he only rolled a 14 on the die. Does a
Ugh.
17 hit?
No!
Wait, what?
I told
Really?
you he was
18.
fine.
I mean, he rolled a 4 on the die.
What?
Sorry, not
Dang,
Benji
what
is
is
so
my
much stronger
familiar's
than I am.
AC?
Benji is so
I-
much stronger than me.
My familiar's AC is higher than mine. That's
Wait,
nuts.
can we just point out that he's got a +13?
Oh, I thought you were talking about how impressive it is that Benji's AC is 19.
Well, Benji
feel like
leaps
that-
out of the way as this tentacle
Mine's 15.
swings past his feet. And you get this blarp noise. And now the second arm or tentacle swipes in at our friend Miramath. Woo, that is a 13 on the die, so we're looking at a 26.
Yeah. Yep.
That hit.
That got me.
All right. I mean, you're still doing your job. You're still.
I mean, yeah, it is
you're
my
still
job.
tanking.
But
You're gonna take,
usually the armor is supposed to absorb at least some of the blow.
well, you're gonna take minimum damage with 6.
Okay,
But-
good job, armor.
What is your CM?
Oh.
Your defense.
My CMD
Yes.
is a 20.
You manage to avoid the grab as well as it tries to strangle around you.
Parried with my sword.
Can I do anything else cool? No, I have to get that. All right, I got a plan now. All right. Everyone. Let's see.
Oh.
Everyone who can hear, which is all
Everyone.
of y'all.
I have selective hearing.
Yeah, I have bad. I
Oh,
have
well, there
bad
you go.
hearing.
There you go.
I'm turning it off.
Please give me a will save. As
Is this about a fear effect?
This is
Is this a Fey special ability?
it is a mind affecting effect. It is not a fear effect.
It's
I got a natural
Is it an?
one.
Uh-oh. Is it
So
an
much
enchantment?
It is not.
Okay.
in
Is
your,
it?
in your minds? You start to hear a gentle hum and a sweet kind of lullaby happening.
21.
That's nice.
Oh. Is it a sleep thing?
It is not.
24.
I hope it is.
for
I'm going
Dante.
It's not?
I'm so good at rolling ones, you guys. I've rolled like 3 in this campaign
18
already.
for Benji.
I forgot what I'm supposed to be rolling.
Will
Yeah.
save.
Technically be a 7 still.
I mean, that's not a 1.
Yeah. But it's bad.
I feel like you're the only one that's getting affected.
14.
Okay, you
Cool.
and Miramath are getting affected.
Do you
Nice.
get to add the score that is in the total or the ability?
The total.
Oh, 24.
Okay,
Oh.
And just to, it's not a sleep thing?
it is not a sleep thing.
Then why am I getting lullabied like a Jigglypuff's attacking me?
Because
You're
I
just
lack
getting
I
food.
lacked the verbiage to properly
Okay.
convey what the effect is. It's more of a you're becoming fascinated with it.
Oh.
Oh.
In fact,
Like charmed?
not quite charmed, straight fascinated, like a mind control, telepathic kind of. kind of
Uh-oh.
vibe.
Neat, dude. Neat.
For 4 rounds, Sue and Miramath are fascinated by the lulling thoughts
4
of
rounds?
this creature.
Ah, dang it! I
Y'all
could use
better
my
kill it.
+1. I forgot about that.
And now, fascinated creature, you take no actions other than paying attention to the fascinating effect.
I
You
can't
take a
try and,
minus
like,
4 on
reroll?
skill checks, like perception, saving throw, that kind of stuff. Fascinated creature ally may shake it free by using a standard action.
I'm shaking the
Oh.
shit out of you. Sorry.
Pokemon
Okay,
RPG web. Jigglypuff. All right. Well, Miramath, you're fascinated.
Shake it off.
I
Shake it off.
hold. Wait, I can't because I
No,
can't
no,
roll.
an ally has to shake, like grab you.
Oh,
Matt
I
has
can't
Oh, I
roll to that. Yeah, okay.
So you're.
Dang it!
you're-
I
So
should
we're
have
just
used my
standing-
guidance. I totally forgot about it.
we're just standing next to each other, just
I
like.
feel like you're getting used to songs and voices in your head. Seems to be a running theme with Miramath. Also, RE
Yeah.
point redemptions. The weird twisted videos of Doom will not work right now. I will get them back up tomorrow. I forgot to disable them within Twitch. I will refund those points, Penguin. So you spend your turn fascinated. Dante, you see Sue and Miramath.
Can I
just
hold
kind of-
my action?
No. What? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're holding your action because you're not taking an action.
But I mean, technically, if I
You're holding
say
it
I'm not
inside.
going to take my turn now, then Chu
Well, you
could
can't
shake
take a
me
turn.
awake, and then I could take my turn.
Okay,
Can't
so
take a turn as
Miramath's
an
turn's done, and we're just gonna move past
Yeah, what's
that.
what's Dante doing?
Chu, I'm trying to help us out here.
Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
I'm so worried.
You should be. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me.
Benji, shake me.
Dante looks at Benji and commands him to bite Miramath to get him out of fascination.
Is that a thing?
All right.
Jared's like,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
I
yeah.
let them do it even though it's not gonna do anything?
All right. I'm gonna play on your benefit
Oh,
of the
no.
doubt here. I assume he's just trying to grab and shake him, not. Well, let's see what the roll handle animal is first.
Okay.
Oh no.
He's like, no, I said what I said.
I made that with a dirty 20.
Okay. So he'll
Grab
listen.
your arm.
I can.
Do you want him to use teeth or just kind of gum at Miramath's leg?
He's gonna toothless it and like just bang with no teeth.
Okay. What's your touch AC, Miramath?
My touch AC is 15.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Let's get an attack roll.
15 on the die for a 17.
All right. So this lizard, who you know is overly fond of humanoid
Eating people's legs.
thighs and legs specifically, you shake off the song in your head and glance down to just Benji kind of gnawing on your thigh.
Is it all slimy?
He looks up at you. Wow. But you have shaken free of the fascination.
Nice. And now
I
I'm gonna
just
slice
looked
this
down.
dude in the face.
Thank you.
And he goes like, I was like, "Arrrr."
What is that noise?
I don't know. It's another noise that he just makes sometimes.
I think he's trying to seduce you, Miramath.
I don't.
Arrrr.
Weird time to
No.
join the stream indeed, Zach.
Miramath is kind of like shaking his legs, like, stop it. Stop it.
You quit that right
I'm
now.
awake, thank you.
Does a 22 hit this creature?
It does hit this creature. Your icicle has finally found purchase in the
My icicle is finally doing it.
the twisty,
Ice.
wiggly, gooey arms of this creature.
Shake it up. 9 points of damage. 6 ice, 2 regular, if that matters.
Nice.
9 total. Okay, copy. Thank you. You see the ice kind of spread up the watery like arm of this tentacled creature. Still there, still flying around.
Oh, we're dead.
Kalita.
I'm gonna do something similar. I'm gonna phase my tattoo monkey out of my back, Laszlo, and I'm gonna nod towards Sue and try and get Laszlo to go shake her little shoulders, shake her hair, shake her head, maybe pull on her org
Cute.
ears.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I am going to cast Snowball as well.
Okay. So you get you can pulling the tattoo in and out is a free action or swift action,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. Sue, you come to as a well, the monkey you now know as Laszlo is just kind of like grabbing you by the collar and shaking you senseless.
Hey, thanks, buddy. And I'm gonna see if he'll give me a high five. Be like, good job. Thanks.
I feel like he would. I feel like there's a little monkey high five coming your
He
way.
does a little fist
Yeah.
into your palm.
Yes.
Miramath looks at Dante and is like, why couldn't I get woken up like that?
No, I got a $20
Your left
dono.
leg is dripping with slobber.
Ew.
EB, thanks for the $20. What was 20 again?
Aww.
20 was
Yeah, what we got over there?
Lucky.
That could be
Luckies?
5, or was that 4 luckies maybe? Maybe that's 4 luckies? Maybe that's, is that a unexpected person? Is that one? Could it be? I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
What are you saying?
We're talking about a donation that came in, and so we're speculating what it could have been.
Wait, what are we're talking about here?
EB
EB
donated
Customs, tip
$20.
$20.
I didn't even see that. That didn't come across. If it's 20, then it is going to be. Let's see. Oh yeah, it could be any multiple things. So EB, tell us how you want to break that down.
EB,
Lucky
don't
rolls
give
all
anything to
around.
Jared.
Alright.
Don't give anything to Jared. That's all you need to know.
They didn't.
Yay, lucky roll.
They didn't. Lucky rolls
And
all around.
Zacta Mac
best.
just
Thank you.
subscribed with Prime.
Whoop, whoop.
Jeff Bezos
Nice.
money. Thank you for
Hell yeah.
subscribing with your Jeff Bezos.
My question is, why
money.
didn't I see that alert? Why did you guys?
I don't know, but the
Chat.
Gob bot caught it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, got
Yeah,
bombed
dude.
too.
Oh yeah,
Chat.
God did. Interesting. All right.
Thank you, EB.
Thank you for the donation, and you probably saved their lives.
Let's kick this Jared
Yeah.
butt.
Boop, 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 boop. What was going on? Oh yes, Miramath was getting slobbered on, and Witchy was casting.
I did a 15 to hit.
15 against its touch AC is a hit.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
You got to make a fortitude save. One more
Fortitude
time.
save.
3.
Oh no! I fail it.
Oh, good.
I fail the fortitude save.
Oh, he is, I think, staggered. 3, 6, 3.
Staggered for I think it's 1 round, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And 12 points of damage. Look at
12
me. I'm like a
points of
madman.
damage. Woo.
Charlie Day.
Woo. You said 12 points?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are grinding this dude down.
Nice.
You're getting there. You're getting there. Ed Moore is real mad at me. He's like, I got one job. I got one job.
I think you have a couple jobs.
Yeah, I was like,
not
also,
to
my dude, I wish I
minimize
had
it.
one job.
You got like a few jobs.
But that's okay. That's all
But
right.
that's what we're here for. That's why we're looking at chat and interacting
I was,
too.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Because
like,
we're a
what's
team.
it like to have one job? What's
Because
that
we're a
like?
team. Anything else?
I am.
Yep.
I'm done.
All
I
right.
believe.
Brings us back to the freshly roused Sue. That sounds weird when a monkey did it, but you're
Oh,
You're
actually, wait. Does this take a standard action? To call upon my spirit animal. Prepare my spirit
I
animal.
thought the monkey was your spirit animal.
I know he is. I think that
I have multiple.
I'm gonna read it. Keep going.
What are you doing,
Keep going.
Stu?
All right. I'm gonna try and whack him with my Morning Star. I've already buffed my buddy near me, and I'm awake. I'm ready to hit something finally. If my dice would work. I only have 2 d20s right now. I can't find my other 1 or 2, and they have both failed me. Okay. That's a 18.
18 with your Morning Star is unfortunately. Wait, not enough.
Are you flanking?
No,
Oh, wait.
she's
If
not.
Mirror Math is,
Oh,
is it-
Miramath
me
and Dante
and-
are.
Yeah. What
If
about
there's-
her and Benji?
No, they'd be next to each other based on.
If
Because
I'm
remember the
next to
back half of this
Miramath-
thing is off the.
Oh yeah,
If-
you're right. You're right.
if I'm next to Mirror Math, wouldn't Dante be flanking for me too?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay. Well, 18.
Dante,
Okay.
jump off the side of the ship, then she'll be flanking.
Okay.
Let Sue be the hero, Dante.
No, it's okay. I'll just keep hitting the air. I'll just keep swinging things around.
Well, you're new to fighting giant sky jellyfish. What do you want them to do, really?
I don't know. The rest of my team is doing pretty well. Well, maybe they fought jellyfish before.
Anything else? You have movement left?
No, I'll stay close in case I need to heal, I guess.
All right.
I will stay where I am. I'll stance up.
Got it. That brings us back to my turn, and I am staggered because I fit. Am I staggered for 1 round or 3 rounds? With that
1 round.
with Snowball.
1 round.
That means
I wanna lie.
I only
but,
get 1
yeah.
action, right?
Yes.
Okay, and because with my 1 action, oh man, what do I want to do here?
What to do? Roll a dice, that'll tell you.
Well, Khalid has been the thorn in my side, staggering me
So far
time
away
and time
from
again.
you. Leave me alone.
So I'm gonna say, Khalida, give me a will save.
You will regret this.
Oh my god, that was so sinister.
Yeah, that was
15?
terrifying.
Say 16?
15.
15. 15 is not enough.
Oh, you should have just lied and said 16.
I know I should have.
You feel
Okay.
your mind invaded. You feel all of a sudden that your new allies are now your enemies, and your enemies now your ally. You have the confused condition for as long as this creature concentrates on it, and plus 1 round. So what that means is each time you act, you'll roll a die to determine your actions.
Okay.
But that was his action,
Good
and now
times.
it's Miramath's turn.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh wait, do I get a reroll?
Sorry, I'm really
Kinda
busy having a
lucky.
conversation in the chat about the turtle that Miramath has.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was?
Look,
You and
What
my
was-
mom are going back.
we will get everyone a familiar or an animal
What is
companion.
what
we
is
will
the
do the
lucky
animal
roll for?
You rolled twice on your
Oh,
next
yeah.
d20.
Oh wait,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
roll
do that
again.
either. Was I supposed to do that? Wasn't I
Yes.
supposed to?
Oh, you should have, yes.
I did not, so I'm gonna roll. I got a 17 that time.
17. Let me check.
Am I still confused?
17 is all right. So you're not confused. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Whatever. You're just a big butt.
EB, thank you,
You're
EB.
just a big
Yeah.
butt. Remember to delete your bonus as you use them.
EB.
Makes me mad. I was gonna have you like.
I'm
snowball
sorry,
me.
that actually really would have been cool. But
Snowball.
trying to do my best to stay alive. I don't want to snowball my friends.
That's all right.
So, is it my turn though?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will roll an attack.
Don't forget you have guidance. I guess.
With
Does that
yes,
Yep.
Make, yeah. Intelligence.
yeah, because I never got a chance to use it.
Yeah,
so
because you can. It's on your next. Yeah. You have guidance and you have lucky.
cool. So 2 dice. Oh, neither was bad. But I will go with the 17 on the dice, which looks really nice. Plus the 1 is 18. Plus the 6 is 24 to hit with the planar longsword.
Plus 2.
Plus 2 for flanking is 28 to hit
That
with a planar longsword.
will hit. Oddly enough, a
Lovely.
28 hit.
That's good to. I'm really
Who-
glad
who
to hear
knew?
it.
Not me.
Okay.
Not me.
With a 6 on the dice, I will hit for 9 total planar damage.
So many planes of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You are slowly but surely. Another gash opens in this creature's flesh.
Yeah.
Gelatin. Whatever you want
Take
to.
that.
Whatever you want to call it. Any movements you're gonna make?
Nope. Gotta stay up, right up with it. I'm hacking away trying to get it to focus back on me because it can't be turning my friends' minds against us.
All right. Question I have for Dante: Is Benji still hanging on to Miramat's
Miramat?
leg?
Yeah, because I haven't.
Okay.
I picture.
It's
I
more for the
picture-
image than anything else.
Yeah. I picture he's like wrapped around his leg, staring at his thigh, like licking his chops, and like looking up.
Wow.
and wondering.
Good.
So if you
We're on the
ever
same
turn
page.
on us,
We're on
if
the
you
same
ever turn
page.
on us, Miramat.
All right.
I'll kill
It
him
is your
first.
turn, my dude.
How dare you?
You just threatened me.
So Dante is gonna reach out and pull his most powerful spell one last time from deep within, as his hand turns to ice, and he casts Frigid Touch.
Dun dun dun.
You guys attacking this guy when he's got the staggered. I can't get my attack of opportunity.
That's what I want.
All right, try to touch him. I dare you. Bet you can.
Touch him.
I bet you can. You do have a lucky to use.
Oh, thank God! I rolled a 1.
Ooh, JEB.
Oh, thank you so much. You're a beautiful person, and that was a 5.
Hey, it's not a 1.
Not as bad as that one.
No bueno.
Still better.
It like the flesh.
Well,
kinda,
isn't
like,
it touch
molds
AC?
around your hand as it comes in.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. So
Math it
I'm
out.
having
Oh yeah, math it out. Let's see.
a 15.
Why wouldn't you math that out? It's a touch AC, of course.
Boom.
Yeah,
Because I thought it was against regular.
yeah, you
AC.
for sure got it. You hit it.
Nice.
Absolute.
I thought the world was dead to me. Not the best damage. 12 points of damage, and you are staggered for 1 round.
Oh.
Staggered.
We love
Killing
a
me.
staggered
I'm
jellyfish.
gonna kill you all just to get rid of that stagger thing you all got.
Just wait, Jared. Just wait. Well,
This-
I'll get. I'll
Thus
get
you wait,
familiars and
Enriagans.
stagger ability.
If we were playing a video game, the colors of this sky creature would now begin flashing in a very rapid manner.
Oh, shoot.
he's
Nice.
low.
Second round.
Ooh.
And it is Benji. Is Benji doing a thing?
Benji, don't bite me, man. That's an 18 on the die, so he's just gonna chill.
Oh, okay.
And that's my turn.
Don't bite me. Interesting. Gary K says we need to set up a fund to buy everyone new dice.
Mine are so broken.
I am talking. Fun fact: I'm talking with Norse Foundry about getting a set of bad dice made.
Ooh,
So if
cool.
you guys
Bad
want to see that, go tell
Now
Norse
hold
Foundry.
up. Bedlam and Discord dice.
Yeah, Bedlam and Discord. dice.
Not like poorly made dice
Yeah.
made,
No,
or
it was like all
dice
three.
that roll poorly made.
Yes. That's what.
Bad, like when it's like really cool, and you're like, that's
Yeah,
bad.
like
Bad
bad
dice.
bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good rolls.
Yeah.
Yes. Good roll.
Slogan. There it is.
Bad dice, good rolls. Yeah,
Bad dice.
I like it.
Kalita.
So this is a new Pathfinder question because y'all know, I don't know if chat knows, this is my first time playing, well, this and our podcast. I'm just gonna do it and then you can say no. So I am going to call upon Sweet Baby Laszlo as use the spirit animal ability, which allows him to be a conduit for my spells. And I am going to get him to deliver Shocking Grasp. My question is, can I also cast a cantrip?
No, you can cast one spell. Well, it depends on what the cantrip is. Because you're actually casting Shocking Grasp. You're just passing it through Laszlo.
Okay. Cool.
But you'll use Laszlo's attack modifier to hit.
Yeah, I believe that's where the meta magic feats come in, is your ability to cast multiple spells, but usually that's with like a wand and stuff, like a metamatic wand.
Okay, I have a metamatic ability, Adept. I need to look into this.
That is a different thing.
Yeah,
That doesn't
Okay.
factor right now.
Okay.
You know what? I say let's let her do it. It makes for great entertainment.
I mean, she can cast the Shocking Touch for sure. That's allowed. We just need Laszlo's attack roll.
What is his attack
What's his strength?
score?
Well,
Well,
It'd be like a
Whoa.
claw attack or something, right?
let me see. He's a monkey,
he
right?
just has to touch it. Boop. Sorry, chat. This is how you learn. If you've never played tabletop games, you say, "Hey, DM, can I do this?" And then people walk you through it, and it's fun.
His touch attack is +4.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
nice.
not bad.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. He's very.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? I actually need to mess with his
Throw an
stats
electric
for
monkey
this.
at this thing.
I
All right,
challenge
he's gonna throw himself. I'm
Even
gonna
better.
just like send him up there. He
Silent
got
Age coming in.
Silent Age coming in hot. What's that for, my dude?
an 18.
Oh, I hope this isn't for Jared.
An 18 is enough to touch this creature. Also, I need from EB Customs someone to get your reroll that you got when you slayed the goblin.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
EB slayed it.
So you do touch. Give me damage on this Shocking Grasp.
This is not an armored jellyfish, is it? 3, 6, 15.
15. Okay. Your Laszlo reaches forth, grabs this gooey, icky, flying jellyfish, and lets loose the electric charge that's built up in him. And you see the bolt pass through, like up the tentacles and up, dance around inside the skull, as there is a loud pop and explosion as the creature lets out a garbled cry and slips from the edge of the ship and plummets to the basin below. The crunch of trees and stone
Laszlo
can
got a
be heard
kill.
even at this height. That's one problem down. The ever-present hiss of air escaping from above is now what needs your attention.
Oh,
Forgot about that as well.
wait a second. Let me look at my spells. I
I
would like to cast Mending.
Oh!
Just looking at it, you can tell that it is larger than your
No.
area of mending.
Also, mend a small section and then mend another small section.
Yeah,
That's just multiple
I had
castings.
like 4 level. What is that? A level 1? No, that's level 0. I have like 4 level 0s. Can 4 men's fix it?
It
If we
doesn't.
cast,
It's not gonna get you.
Okay.
if we cast Spark, will it be treated like a hot air balloon?
Oh my lord.
Just blow it up.
Just blow some hot air in it. We float. I don't know.
Could
Would
I
there be-
cast?
Okay.
Air-
Well,
air bubble?
before we go on, I need everyone to roll a
Oh no.
percentage dice. If it's high,
Oh.
meaning 51 or up, you're gonna get a lucky from Silent Age. If it's lower than
Nice.
that, it's an unlucky.
Boom!
50.
70%.
Oh, what a surprise! It's below because my dice.
I was excited and then saw it was a 19. I thought
That's
it was
my
a
that's like my
91.
first unlucky. Sad.
What about you, Witchy?
I got a
Okay.
50.
Okay.
You cut out when you said what percentage, so.
51 and up.
Oh, well, would you? Who'd have thought? Great.
Right there on the edge.
Love it.
Thanks, Silent Age.
Cuckoo.
Okay, so now you're dealing with this airship, air bladder situation. James, you got a question?
Yeah, would I be able to cast air bubble on it?
I don't think that air bubble works that way, but let's look it up and see.
No, you're right. I mean, I just figured, fuck.
Maybe I should
As
use
No
Dark
larger than a
Whispers on it.
two-handed weapon. The bladder of the balloon is the size of the ship.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
As
I like
this is
your creative
happening,
thinking.
I want to look over the edge and see how high up we are, and if we're like gliding a little bit, or if we're like plummeting.
So you glance over the edge. You see forest and rocks below. You're still several hundred yards up. You're not plummeting. So you seem to be you are dropping noticeably, but it's not a oh crap, we're dropping out of the sky.
I'm
It's-
taking Laszlo and I'm telling him how to tuck and roll, like teaching him how to tuck against the wall.
Is there any rigging that goes up near this puncture?
There's enough rope to climb up there. There's not like a mast that will get you up there, but there are those like cargo nets, like that you could get on top of it and around it if you want.
And are there any crates on deck?
Not on deck. You saw a couple foot chests and some like ration storage
Yeah.
stuff down below.
My brain, while we were going through what was down below, like my brain is trying to think through as mirror math because Nathan sure as heck don't know. Did I see anything that would look like a patch? Because I feel like an airship like this would have some sort of patch in case of some sort of emergency like this.
You did not see anything jumping out at you, but it's potential that you missed it or it's hidden.
Okay. Miramath will say, all right. Let's see. Khalida and Dante, because you both have companions who may be able to aid in looking for this, try to find some sort of patch, something that will seal this hole. I believe that because we are on an airship, they may have come prepared with something of the sort. Sue, try and find the helm. Do your best to steer us away from any large trees that we may be descending towards. I will do my best to climb up to the puncture, and then if we find a patch, Laszlo may climb it up to me and we can work upon it there. All right?
Aye, aye, Captain.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm gonna run
Captain number 2.
run to the whatever name of the boat.
Just to wonder,
Whatever.
in this moment, does Dante take the time to say that so melancholy-like? Really?
Hey, Jared, can I roll a survival check?
I mean, sure, but for what?
to look for this patch and not answer Nathan's question?
Well, I mean, that would be a perception.
Okay. I could do that.
Okay, I'm headed towards the steering wheel, I guess.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Okay.
I
So
hate
if we
to do
go
this to
down,
you,
you're definitely
James.
gonna live.
James, I hate to do this to you. Don't our unluckies work like
yeah,
you have to...
that's an unlucky for that.
Should have just let him be
But
captain,
also-
James.
Should have just let me be captain.
Yes. Sorry, this.
No, it's cool. This is what Captain number 2 would do, is bring up horrible things to people's attention.
You mean play by the rules?
He is lawful.
That's ridiculous.
Plays
That's
by
a
the
what, isn't it? That's a what?
17.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh,
I rolled an 8 on the die, and I have a 9 in perception.
Okay. So Dante and Benji are going to look for kind of patch stuff. Who else? Who's going with him?
same. I'm gonna split up with Laszlo.
Okay,
I'm gonna let
Laszlo's
him
going
look.
up, or kind of just waiting to go up.
he's gonna look around as well, but I'm gonna look in a different section.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's Sue doing?
I'm going to take all my dice that roll ones, and I'm going to run up to the steering wheel and do my best.
Oh
To,
lord.
like, I guess hold it steady. Like, if it's going down, I don't know if it's, like, doing the spinny thing
Okay.
or what.
Do you
whatever
want
the
to take
device
last
Out
loud?
of nowhere, Sue just has a bunch of dice in her
Yes.
hands, like
Yes,
running
and they're
through-
all ones on every side.
We're all
there's
like,
that.
what are those for? And she's like, I
Yeah.
use these to decide.
And Miramath is climbing up to the.
Yes.
Okay, well let's start with
Yep.
Sue. Sue, you
Okay.
run over to the helm, and as previously we talked about, there's still 2 sets of arms holding onto this thing, but no torso to be found. It seems to be it's drifting back and forth. It's not like wildly spinning or anything right now.
Okay. Then I'm gonna, I guess I'll, like, kind of just try to steer. I don't know if I need to, like, look ahead to see what's, like, if we're coming down to the level of, I think we're still above, like, trees and stuff, right? Like,
Oh yeah,
we're
you're still hundreds of yards up.
Okay, if I can see any, like, I don't know if this thing would float on water, but, like, water or just at least an open space, I would try to at least go that general direction, I guess.
Okay, give me either a knowledge geography
Okay.
or a simple perception check, whichever's
Okay.
higher.
That'll be
And you have both a
perception
lucky and an unlucky.
Oh, yeah. So what does that mean? What
So
do I
the
do?
lucky came in
I think
first.
she. Yeah.
So use the lucky and then the unlucky.
Okay. So that's a 17 or an 18. So 18 for perception.
Okay. Glancing around, you're kind of like looking at the horizon. You don't see any bodies of water, but you do see in the distance there's a large plume of white smoke rising, like in the far distance. And you can see that there are edges of this mountain range that you seem to be between that are slowly rising. So, like, doing math, you can figure out you probably have about a good 3-4 minutes before you get low enough to hit the top of that tree line.
Okay. But there's no point, like, there's nothing I can really see to, like, steer towards. I'm
Right,
just
there's no
kind of
no
judging now.
outline. It's just a sea
Okay.
of green forest canopy, for lack of a better.
Okay.
Better
And Sue's going to take her duty very seriously, and I'm not going to try and alter the course in case I mess things up worse. And if I'm just going to kind of try and keep an eye on it, and if something does come up, like a space as we're getting closer to the ground, I'll
Okay,
just
so you
kind of
so you're
monitor things
kind of
up
monitoring
top.
things and
Yes.
make sure nothing goes crazy. That's what you're doing. Let's go over to Miramath. Miramath, you're climbing up this rigging.
Yeah, so I think to prepare himself, Miramath is gonna he's gonna sheathe the sword, kind of take his pack off, put it on the ground with his shield, take the rope out, and essentially he wants to tie like one bit around the rope he's about to climb and then one bit around himself, so that as he climbs, that knot will kind of move up with him. But then if I fall back down, it'll grab and keep me from falling off the
Okay,
edge. Does that make sense?
I know what you're after. Give me a survival check on that knot, just so
Ooh.
we have that number.
Using up my lucky on the survival check. Man. Darn, was really looking forward to using that on the climbing. But this is good because my survival's 0! And that's a nat 20! So no matter what, the knots are good.
Ooh.
Do you want to roll the
That
other
was
one
almost 2 nat 20s.
just to find out?
Oh, I rolled them both at the same time, so
Okay,
it was an 8
alright.
and a 20.
Okay.
But it was
You-
almost 2 nat 20s. It was
Looks like
on
a
the
flick
edge.
of your wrist, you managed to tie this one-way slip knot. That as long as there's pressure on one end, you feel pretty confident it won't go down. Give me a climb check to scamper up this kind of rope net.
You got it.
One.
15.
15. Okay. You start climbing up, and it's not that hard. It's only like 1 foot a 1 foot grid to get up and down. You make your way up to this canvas, and you see that this bladder itself is not actually canvas or cloth or linen like a ship's sail. This is actually made of animal hide leather stitched together and dyed.
Well,
Dyed.
obviously it died.
Yeah, well, exactly. But so it's more of a leather bladder than a canvas bladder. The air pushing out of this hole is pretty intense. You can hear just and as you climb higher than to kind of glance over the thing, you can see now that you're up here, there is an exit hole on the other side that is also spewing air.
Oh.
Oh, wonderful. I look down. Do I see any of my companions that I can yell this information to?
Yeah, Sue is on the deck right now.
I'll just yell, Sue!
wheel.
Sue! We need 2 patches! 2 patches!
2? How big? Would I be able to see?
See,
The one going
From
in is
where?
probably about 1.5 feet tear, 3 feet, like between 1.5 feet and 3 feet.
Okay.
The one going out, just Nathan, you can see from the flapping of the leathers on the other side, it's a much larger exit.
yeah.
Okay, well,
Um,
we've got like 3 to 4 minutes or something, maybe, from my calculations.
Wonderful. Well done.
You too.
Yes, the other patch is going to need to be pretty darn big.
Should I go help them look? Or is there anything, like, do we have, like, sails? Like, what? Like, are there, like, sails
So
on the
there
starship, or
are
is it more
jut-
like a blimp, sort of,
It's
or
a-
balloon?
So the majority of it's a blimp, but
Okay.
jutting off the side are several small sails that arguably could take the place of oars that just
Oh.
function in like forward propulsion.
Are those, like, are those what's kind of helping us, like, glide? Is there any, would I see any way to, like, that I should change that to help our, like,
Well, do you have either like knowledge sailing or I'd give you vehicle drive boat?
No, I don't have any of these things. I lived on in a farm town. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's not really.
Wait, I just swam for the first time with these guys. I don't know any of these things.
Yeah,
no,
nothing
no,
is jumping
okay.
out.
Okay, then I'll just stay where I am. I'll be like, okay, great, we're gonna die.
All right, Dante. You rush. Where are you going? You can go search the deck top, the lower decks, or the captain's quarters.
I think the lower decks would be the best option to have storage stuff.
Okay. So
me
essentially
and-
the storage hold. For life.
Yeah. I'm picking Benji up, putting in my papoose, and
Forgot
we're
about the papoose.
we're sprinting down to the lower areas.
Now, just for my imagery, does Benji face you or does Benji face out?
I like to think that he faces out.
Okay. All right. I just like the idea of you running, and every occasion he just looks your face. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you rush down into the storage hold / crew quarters. What are you looking for specifically?
Did I hear the explanation of the patches?
You sure?
Damn, I was hoping you said no.
Well,
you
then
can
no.
also determine what you hear sometimes.
I don't want to overhear I don't want to eavesdrop on a private conversation.
He's like screaming from like up
Yeah.
above, like there's 2 wolves.
Then I will start searching for like leather, usually leather's rolled up, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for rolls of leather.
Okay, you managed to find your way back into a it's not quite a storage room, it's smaller than that, but
Okay.
you could call it a large storage locker maybe. And you come across some some stuff. When you had a pretty solid roll, right?
No. Well, I mean, I had a 17.
Okay.
I had a 29 the first one.
You're digging around, and you find most of it is canvas and rope. Some barrels containing like apples and rations and things like that. But you do find a large swatch of. It appears to be some sort of cowhide.
Okay.
But it's not huge. It's only about 2 feet wide
Uh-oh.
by about 3 or 4 feet long.
I will bring that up and yell is like, this is all they got.
Every little bit helps. Laszlo, can you bring it up to me?
I'll chuck it at the monkey.
Chuck it at the monkey.
Roll the hit.
So just, Dante runs on deck and just heaves this 4 foot by 3 foot
I'll
thing at the
cast-
small monkey.
Cast Mage Hand and try and lift it up to Mirror Math. I don't know if I'm nearby. I said I was looking for things.
It's gonna be too heavy for Mage Hand to carry
Okay.
itself.
Uh-oh.
Mage Hand's got like a 5-pound limit.
All right, Laszlo. You've been doing deadlifts for a reason. You got this. Take it up to Mirror Math. He's got it. I believe.
Laszlo starts climbing up towards you, Mirror Math. It's funny. He's climbing with one arm and his tail, and just kind of like dragging this large chunk of leather behind him that is now unrolled and kind of is flapping. And it's got like a cow pattern on it. It's very neat. But it does eventually make its way up to you.
So I grab part of it and I hold it into place, and I shout back, Sue, if you cast mend on this, will it form the two together, sealing the hole?
I mean, we can always try. I have a few attempts left for the day, so I suppose there's no harm in trying, because otherwise we're dead, so.
Every bit that we can slow this leak.
Unless the GM says that I absolutely can't do it, I will try.
No, that's fine. But before you do, because Silent H slayed the goblin,
I
we're gonna
haven't
do a
unlocked
race. Whoever rolls a natural 1 first,
Oh.
Witchy's gonna do the countdown
Okay.
to the start.
Can I roll
Ready?
2 20s at the same time?
Now you gotta roll 1 at a time.
Oh, that was good. I was about to roll a
Everybody,
4.
show your D20. You got it all. Everybody,
Getting
all
my
right.
lighter one.
5. Do it on go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that was a 2.
1.
That was an 11, which is
Oh,
2
that was
ones.
so quick!
Yeah, it was my
Oh, the
second roll.
one?
It was my first roll.
I got a 12 and
Is
11.
this? Oh, it was your first
Oh,
one. Okay, you
what?
got it.
I know, right, Ed? I should have won. The one
Thank
time I
God.
need
Get
a
those bad
natural one, I
rolls.
don't get a natural
I
one.
didn't
Those
roll
bad rolls
anything
out of
below a
them.
10. What is up with that?
Yeah, you usually roll a lot of ones.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like,
I'm like, I'm only gonna roll what I don't need. So, like, if I need a low number, I will not roll a low number. But if I need something higher,
mending.
so mending
Okay, so
is
I will say this
Okay.
will work on the spell, or with the
Well-
spell. However,
Steve Holt.
it takes 10 minutes to cast.
that's true.
We don't have.
And,
We only
and
have
you
3 to 4
specifically
minutes?
know you don't have the time for that.
Oh wait, then I would say that instead of what I said. I would be like, well, now that I've had a better chance to assess our situation, I don't think we have time for that.
Yo!
What?
Yo, Skylar Seymour
Guy!
just donated $50
What the
for some crazy wild magic, targeted
Oh, no.
magic
Sky.
at
At Sue.
Sue.
That might be bad.
So we're
Dang.
targeted you with some Discord.
Wow.
It could be good, right? There's some good ones.
There's some
right?
good ones. There are some good ones. There are some really good ones.
You can level
So,
up.
the
You
one
can level
time
up.
I've gotten wild magic, it was like I got a bonus on rolls, but every time I took it, I had to subtract from someone else's.
Someone else.
Which was
I
weird.
died one of them.
It's true.
Katie
One of
got
them
a
killed
dodo
him.
familiar, so it's
Oh
all
my God.
crazy.
Oh, maybe
But
I'll
also turned into a cheetah.
give me a familiar, Jared.
It's true. So why don't
about-
you give me a D20 roll and let me know what that number is?
And while we have this little break,
I'm
I'll
so
answer a
scared.
question from Ed. So the papoose, he sits two ways. He either sits in like a little hammock style, like across my chest, or right in front with his little legs and tail sticking out. It's green also.
I got a 4.
Okay. 4. Your face feels
Oh no.
Oh, no.
wrong.
No!
Too tight and yet too loose, as if it doesn't fit you.
Oh,
Your nose
no.
doesn't sit quite where it should.
I can feel it.
Roll a D20 now and every
No.
in-game day for a week. On an even number, your face stays as it always has been. On an odd number, your features twist and turn into a random NPC that you've encountered. This lasts until your next morning's roll. On a natural 1, the change is permanent, and only a remove curse can revert it.
Oh. I'm gonna look like that jellyfish guy. I'm gonna look like Walton.
Would
I'm
you
just
look
gonna
like
turn-
handsome Squidward?
Oh, that would be cool, I guess.
Wow.
Mm.
It's gonna be really awkward when you look like the baker.
18! It's
18.
even.
Okay, so for today, your face remains
Wait, do I roll? I roll every in-game day?
every in-game day for a week.
7
So
weeks
basically
of
every day
it.
I might wake up with a different face.
Exactly.
Ah!
Wow. Great job, Sky.
But you feel your face start to contort and then
I hate it.
Listen,
What was that?
tightens
What was
back
that?
to
Skylar-
itself.
Skylar got you a nose job.
Great. Thank you
Very
so much.
nice.
Thank you. It depends whose nose it is.
Ridiculous.
Depends whose nose it is, I guess.
It's Ed Moore. This is
Handsome
for an
Squidward.
in-game week or if a -1 comes up. So,
Okay. I'm writing this down, day 1.
now, here's the thing though. You do have an unlucky,
Oh.
and it's for your
no.
next D20 roll.
Oh, should that
Which
have been for
that
the
was.
first? That should have been for the wild
That's the thing.
magic
So what I'm
then.
going to say now is moving forward, luckies and unluckies will come into play now. Like moving forward. This first
Oh.
one, you could be okay with your face for this first day.
Wouldn't wouldn't I have gotten a different wild magic, or would it have
But
not?
then he
counted
would
for
choose
that?
the worst out of
But
the
maybe. It's
Well,
true.
no,
I
it
would
would
also
just
pick
two.
just
Unlucky.
I don't think you get to pick. I think it's just the.
Yeah,
Well, that's
it
what
would
I'm
be
saying.
the lowest one or whatever.
higher
yeah,
number.
yeah.
If it's
Well, but
unlucky.
that's not how the list. There's not a winning the list.
Yeah, but it's just like when you get unlucky, it's just the lower one.
Right.
So it'd just be the lower number, not what the spell is.
Oh my,
my
goodness,
goodness.
Brian
Oh
Sumner
my goodness,
giving out the
Nice.
subs. Brian Subner.
Oh, some
Also,
of the good
yo,
people got
Skylar Seymour, you
subs.
you've slain the goblin and become the Goblin Slayer. So someone gets a reroll. Let me know who that is.
Come on, Sky.
Let us know.
Yeah, Sky.
I know who it's gonna be.
I might need a
Sky.
reroll for my daily spell. My daily face spell.
Always have one in your back
I'm
pocket.
gonna save all my rerolls for my face
For your
every
face.
day.
I really hope your face doesn't go permanent because
So
I got
funny.
the art done.
I hope not too. That's just really, really cute.
You just do the Flynn
Here's
Rider
the thing.
thing where you're like, they always get my nose wrong.
It's
Skylar,
always just a playable
the-
character.
someone gets a
It's just-
reroll because you slayed the goblin. We got to know who that is. Thank you for the subs, Brian Summer.
Sky. Come on.
like if you wanted to give me a reroll for my face. Or you can
what
give
if
it to
goes
someone else.
Jared?
As long as you don't give it to Jared, because
Wow.
he's gonna ruin my face.
James gets it.
James!
Wow.
Sky, I love you.
If I get
Wow.
stuck with another face, you might never see my character again. She just leaves.
Someone,
I can't wait for the bits of us being like, who are you?
Someone asked me why I was gathering all the NPCs that we've ever met before we
my
started
God.
the season, and now you have the reason why I was doing all that.
Listen,
Oh
I have now
my
gone from our cleric to our rogue. I'm going incognito.
It's true.
That brings us. So, Nathan, you're standing at the top, or you're resting at the top. You can't really walk casually on this thing. You got a hole. You got leather. Sue shouts up, "It'll take too long."
Does anyone have any form of adhesive? Was there some sort of glue found below
What do I
decks?
have in my pack? I don't know.
Have we leveled up yet?
Not yet.
Dang it!
Uh-oh. We're going to die.
What I do want to do, because we didn't touch on
I have rope.
Witchy. You said you were looking around as well.
I was, yes.
So you saw Dante go down into the hold, into the cargo hold. So the only other spot to dig around in is the captain's quarters.
Nice.
So if you head in there, you open the door, and it's a pretty stark room. There are like some chests that have been opened already. But give me a perception check.
Perception.
To figure out which is a mimic, and you're rolling for initiative.
Oh, stop it.
Not
Do
that
not
mean.
say that.
That was our first wild magic.
13.
Okay.
Yeah, this
So
season.
you're digging around. You're kind of pulling chests out from the wall, flipping the bed, and kind of looking behind the wardrobe. Digging in the wardrobe because you're thinking cloth, patch.
Captain have rubber sheets on it.
Exactly, because they pee the bed all the time. Just
Yeah.
ask Captain 2.
It's an airship. You never know. Aw, leave Mirror Mouth alone.
First off,
Someone
I'm not
took
affected
it.
by sleep effect magics, so that doesn't happen.
You're digging around, and in the bottom of the wardrobe, you find a small leather-bound chest. It's
I'm
big.
gonna open it.
Okay, you open it. You find a little
It's a
bit of some
mimic.
things in there. Are you ready
Glue.
for these things that you find in there? You gotta write them down.
Yeah, hold on, Captain. All right, I'm ready.
All right. In miscellaneous coin, you find 24 gold, 32 silver. You also find a freshwater pearl
Oh.
and a malachite gem. That's the gems and coin that you find. Thank you for the follow, Keith.
Hi, Keith.
You also find a shiny breastplate
Oh.
as well as a matching shiny dagger with the same maker's mark emblazoned on them.
Ooh, Maker's Mark.
Wait, I have a question. I'm pretty sure I had a ring of featherfall, which I didn't really care too much about until we were on a ship that was falling from the sky, but I think I got it right at the beginning when I joined.
Hold on to the ship.
It was something about falling.
I mean,
Was it
You
Captain
do
is
have
it
one
is
of
it on
those,
your
so-
is it on the sheet? Because
No, because I
I
couldn't
note that we
remember.
gave it to her, though.
Yeah. I do have
I have
Cat's
noted
Grace the
that.
spell, but I don't know how much
All
that's
right.
gonna help.
all right. I mean,
I'm just asking just in case. We're
if
obviously
Mirror
gonna
Math
fix
remembers
this.
giving you a ring of featherfall,
Take
We're obviously
gonna
fix it
and
and it'll be
Benji and live.
you also find a
Come on, guys.
small pouch with 3 potions in them,
Oh.
Nice.
and there is a small stone wand.
3 of us can live. 1 must die.
2 of these are poison. 1 is fireball, which is also poison. Okay.
But that is what you find in.
I throw open my handy haversack and just dump it all in there. And then I keep looking around for like the leather stuff. And any sort of sheet or any
there's the
large
sheet that's on
piece
the.
of-
the hay kind. It's more of like a bag. It's just a hay mattress. But there's nothing that jumps out at you as large enough to do anything.
Do I see anything else in the room of note?
There are a couple maps on the table, but nothing.
I'm gonna take the maps off the table and throw them in my sack too.
Okay. You grab
Yeah.
the maps. Gotcha.
Smart.
And then I'm going to take the hay sack and run out with it and go, "Will this help?
Mirameth, you see Kalita
Is this
Jump
gonna
out.
help?"
carrying a hay mattress. Will this help at all?
It will break our fall. Actually,
Okay. I lay on top of it.
actually, this gives Miramath another idea. He yells to Sue, "Sue, how much time do we have?"
How much time has passed, Jared?
You got about 4 minutes left.
Okay, still about 4 minutes.
Not much time. All right, new set of plans. Kalida, if we do wind up crashing this thing, we could be thrown forward and all around the deck. That would not be good. Start tying a system of ropes to. You said there's no mast. I'm guessing, is there like a staircase or something with railings that we could tie off to?
Yeah, there's
It still
Yeah,
has to
was
have
there-
ties.
Was
Yeah,
there an
there's
anchor?
the
I forgot about
the
that.
staircase that
Oh,
leads
yeah.
up to that was like the captain's quarter is over the cells that you were in, so the stairs that lead up to that area with a banister and whatnot. And there's your standard like rope anchor points along the banister of the ship itself.
Yeah, I think Miramath is just going through. So we need a place to tie ourselves off so that we will not be thrown violently in a
Wait.
crash. Or yes,
I may have an idea. How many
All right.
ropes are coming down from the bladder?
There's 8 sets of ropes, so 16 dangly sides because the rope goes up and over.
How good is your grip, guys? Maybe if we cut the boat away from it, we can just hold on to the bladder and slowly drift down.
We're just like floating down on this.
Like a
sailing
parachute.
what's a
flat. What if
parachute?
I can hold on to it and use my feather
Something in my
fall thing,
realm.
so it's like no extra weight.
I mean,
The
we would
boat is
float.
what-
The boat is what's holding it down. We would then either be propelled like in that direction at an amazing force and then crash down, because I believe that the boat is holding the balloon down, whereas otherwise it would
Right.
just go.
Like a balloon.
I guess
Yes.
you're right. But if we make the hole bigger,
We wouldn't know what a balloon out of air looks like, right? I guess. We wouldn't know the physics.
Okay, you're right. Your idea is better. Sorry, it was just a thought.
No, I took it into consideration. I really thought about that one. I almost went with it.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't. Physics is not my strong suit. Okay. Yes. Would anyone like me to cast shield on you as we do?
I've got a ring of good. Here, give me Benji, come here.
I'm gonna start
Preparing for
tying
our
knots,
death.
Oh yeah.
like Miramath said.
So you're tying knots to the banister.
Yeah, Captain
Okay.
Tie knots.
I guess, Jared, can I roll? I don't know if it's perception or anything to like see if I have a different, just looking down at everything. Do I get a different view of anything that I might have not seen on the ship before that might come in handy in this sort of situation?
I don't know if it comes in handy, but now that you're lower, you can definitely see that it's not a valley that you're in, more so a very large crater.
Oh.
Like you can see there's walls rising 360 to you, rather than just kind of on the sides. But it's mostly just forest canopy
We're
in
gonna
front of
crash.
you. A couple upshoots of rock and stone, but
And there's no airship anchor.
No, there's just the I mean there's a thing that's got like a sail on the end of it that you can drop. We found last time and you guys left it alone.
Oh, maybe we could corkscrew our way down. I mean, we're not going to hit the wall. At least. It'll buy us more time as I tie more knots.
Yeah, I think Miramath just not having any way to attach the patch is going to start climbing down so that he can be of help on deck.
Okay, give me a climb check. Just you have your tightly wound rope.
Oh, 6.
I mean, you get down. It's not pretty, but you had your well tied rope, and going down's much easier than going up. So
It's true.
you hit a little harder than you want, but you're down. You're fine.
I think Miramath kind of undoes his rope and then goes to help tie off ropes.
On screen. Okay, so you guys, so that's your plan is to kind of anchor yourselves to the back staircase to prevent like whiplash and that kind of nonsense.
I think we should jump out.
We don't know how high up the canopy of this forest is. We could land at the top of the tree that is hundreds of feet tall.
Dante gets a reroll from Army Woman.
Yeah.
Of course.
Woo.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're boned. We're boned.
All right. So you guys start lashing yourselves. Unless I'm wrong, you guys start
No.
lashing yourselves to the.
The wands that I found, was I able to tell what it was?
You need the time
wand
to
specifically.
give me a
Okay.
spellcraft check.
Actually, I have really high on that.
Ooh.
So, spellcraft. I got a +7.
Nice.
That's a 25.
You know that this is a wand of magic stone.
Okay,
It
just
lets
making
you.
sure.
Yeah, magic stone lets you
To the
change
opposite of
3
helping out.
pebbles into
Yeah.
to give them an enhancement bonus
Okay,
for like
cool.
a sling. Yeah,
I would have
not necessarily
hate to have
helpful in
thrown
this
that
situation.
in a bag and then been like, well, that was the stone of featherfall for objects.
I guess I'll be using my ring of featherfall for just bracing for collision.
Okay.
Can I scoop up Benji, I guess? Assuming Benji's okay with that.
Are you going without attaching?
I think I'll attach.
Because if you're
still
attached,
with,
you will be
like-
pulled down with it. It will
Yeah,
overpower the weight will
don't-
overpower the ring. However, if you're
don't
just
do
wearing
okay,
the ring,
then I won't. Then I'll just be like,
you
be
can step off
chilling.
and just slowly
Right.
float down.
and just float down.
I'm gonna give her the papoose. Never before have I given someone the papoose.
What's
Wow.
the papoose?
It's his
It's
like
the thing
baby.
I hold Benji in.
It's like baby
it's his little
carrier.
baby. Yeah.
Cute.
All right, I'll take care of him.
And
If
then
I have-
I'll look at Benji. I'm like, keep it safe.
Wow.
Is Lazo still out, or is he gonna go like back into? Can
I
I?
think he can go into the tattoo.
Yes,
is
he
that-
can go
okay,
in.
Then I'll just be taking Benji with me, and I guess
If I die, though, that means
See,
he
if we had
dies.
planned this better, this would be the launch of the animal game. But we hadn't.
Yep.
We hadn't
All the
planned.
characters die, and all we have
Um,
is animals, or
Okay.
Before the time is up, I want to see if I can run and grab any other like mattress for other people.
The only other like sleeping thing that you found has been hammocks down below.
Hammocks.
The net hammocks, not like solid
Never mind.
cloth hammocks. Yeah.
Yeah,
not tarps.
if only.
Yeah, you should jump as we skirt across the tops of the trees.
Yeah, once we
And
get
then-
to like,
Follow us.
A closer distance, I'll land and then run after them. Like a collision site, I guess.
Yeah.
This is so terrifying. Sue is like so stressed right now. She's like, I don't want to like leave you guys, but I don't. Oh,
We're
I
just
don't
like
know.
all
Wait.
cinching ourselves in, and you're,
I'm
you're
like,
on,
guys.
on the side looking back.
Oh,
Wind rushing over your
like,
face.
it's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna. I'll see you over there.
Yeah, I think like as we're tying everything off, like Miramath like reaches, grabs the mattress to kind of like pull over us a little bit for any like debris that's gonna attack us, and he's kind of got his shield like. He pulls out his extra shield because he's got 2 shields because he's Miramath.
I
And he,
just
like,
feel so sad. I really don't want to leave them.
he like hands one to Khalida and is like, just hold this in front of you, and you know he looks at and then he looks at Dante and he says and he hands over his other shield and he's like, hold it in front of you no matter what happens, all right? And then he pulls the mattress over us and like looks at Sue and just says, Sue, you will be fine. Find us. We will make it.
Okay, I will.
And then kind of like pulls the mattress over, like just like slowly, just.
I'd be like,
Okay.
Laszlo's little
And-
hand is gonna come out of my tattoo, and I'm just gonna hold it.
Oh.
As the keel of the ship starts to graze the top of the trees, branches and leaves and detritus flying everywhere, Sue takes a look, and I'm assuming you step off.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sue steps off, and it's
Fly,
like
you fool.
you just gradually start drifting down as you watch this ship
Like
crash
holding Benji really tight.
and fly away. And
Wow.
before we hit the ground in a giant explosion of debris and everything, let's take a break. So we'll be back
Ah.
in about 10
Oh
minutes
my
to figure out
God.
if we've survived our plane crash.
I hate it.
What if the stream just ended? Like, that's it. And next week it's just May.
It's just
A new
May
party.
and a bunch of animals.
A new
I'm just in
party.
another dimension with Benji, and it's just that's it.
You've left her as a single mother. All right, we will be back very shortly. We're gonna take a break to get a snack and get some water and catch up. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
See you soon.
Let the meeting of Robins come to order. First order of business. Fox?
Yes?
We've been getting complaints.
Oh?
You must start wearing pants.
I gave all my pants to the poor.
Fine. Kevin? Yes? Pull some funds for pants out of the dues. You got it. Kevin? Huh? What did we say about them? I'm sorry, sir. Pity an old fool. It doesn't count when you're in disguise mode. Who died and made you Errol Flynn, Elvis? Literally Errol Flynn. You two weren't even alive at the same time. Yes, but unlike some other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent. Well, at least I'm a Loxley. Hey, your name was Longstride. It was artistic, boys. It was a prequel with no sequel. Well, excuse me for standing out.
Well, if we're giving points for standing out, we might just as well invite Karen Edgerton in here.
Oh. Come now! Even the mention of it. There was no Robin Hood in 2018. We don't count it. Good Lord, man. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Maybe don't do the accent. Looking for the Robin meeting? Hoods only! Hoods only. Hoods only!
She's about 5'8", pretty lean, muscular, as she's lived basically in training for her whole life so far. She wears a comma at her hip, which is a kind of like a reaping device that would be used in the field, but the handle is a dark wood with the metal scythe at the end. She has a sling on her other hip, but she's traveling pretty lightly. She just has a small satchel on her back.
That was Rayla. What does Gray see in the mirror?
So when Gray looks in the mirror, she sees a human, a female of average height and weight. She has light gray hair with light eyes and an olive skin tone. Across her eye is a scar, and she's wearing a cloak and adorned with many leather baubles and belts, and has certain amounts of potions hanging off her clothing, and kind of looks like someone that travels as their job and maybe picking up a lot of things that could be useful on the way. She also has a rapier and a couple daggers on her thigh, and leather pants hidden underneath the cloak with really worn boots.
Next up to glance into the mirror, we have Glynis?
Glynis, yes. So Glynis, when looking in the mirror, a female elf, she is pretty tall and built, very muscular. What she's wearing is somewhat heavy armor. She has a breastplate with a symbol of where she originally came from on it. And she has long raven hair. She ties some of it back, so it's like half tied back. And then green eyes. She carries on her a great sword on her back, and then on her side you see a small drum, like she's ready to go into battle. So she has a drum and her sword that she carries with her everywhere.
Megan, you raised your hand.
I did not say eye color. I just realized.
Well, it's ruined.
I also didn't say like what, I just said gray hair, like not length or anything.
I told you I'm bad at this. This is the worst part that I'm bad at.
Sorry, well, you could say she has blank eyes, and I can cut it in.
She has gold eyes, almost matching the same shade of her dark golden hair.
And then, Witchy, do you want to give a hair length?
Yes. She has medium length gray hair with the side shaved.
Gwaine glances into the silvered mirror. What does he see?
You see a child in most people's perspective, but a man in his own. He is not very tall. Only stands about 4'10". He has dark red hair and eyes that are like ember, very pale skin, and like a little stubble on his face that he considers a full beard. But we know it's not. Walks up to the mirror holding a spear in one hand, and on his hip is a scimitar that has his name and with a bronze etching to simplify his family's crest.
Wonderful.
Oh, he does wear clothes. I'm sorry. I made it seem like he wasn't wearing clothes. Green clothes. Boom.
Nailed it first try. What's the family crest look like?
So the family crest is 3 horses encased in bronze, and it looks like they are charging into battle. It simplifies the 3 brothers who started the Bronze Stride clan.
Whatever your reasons for traveling to Sandpoint, it has brought you here on a fortuitous day, for it is the day of the long-anticipated Swallowtail Festival. For 5 years, the faithful of Sandpoint have been without their temple, destroyed in a horrendous fire causing loss of life, property, and hope. Now, though, the new cathedral is finally complete. All that remains is to renew the site's blessing from the gods, and the folk of the small town can put the recent unpleasantness behind them. Merchant tents hawking wares of everything from food and clothes to local crafts and souvenir line the square in front of the new church. Amusements and games are being put up for all to enjoy. Some of the acolytes of the 6 deities of Sandpoint are performing a puppet show, an account of how Desna first fell to Earth. The morning is yours. There are people to meet, things to do, and adventures to be had.
My plan is very simple. We're going to stride boldly forth and meet the enemy head on.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Holy shit!
defeat any enemy, within or without.
And I shall be within you as well. Also defeating your enemies.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Since when do you care?
Hey! I'm your mom. I care.
Are you high right now?
No. Are you holding? We are just moments away from the hotly anticipated video game reunion panel featuring your favorite actors from games of the 80s and early 90s.
I know I say it a lot, but your ex is a slut, man.
I've been kidnapping your dumbass for 20 years. Now, he's moved on. Your turn.
Holy shit. You guys used to have a thing, right?
Yeah, like 1,000 years ago.
Look, man, all I'm saying is you gotta get back in the game.
Hi.
Yes.
What?
I mean, to say hi.
Come on, is there something you want to tell me?
About what?
What do you mean about what? Everybody knows. What is happening? Are you erect? Always.
Girl still gets me hard. Battletoads hard.
Oh, geez, she just flipped us off. Did you see that? Did you see? Oh, man, this is so going on Twitter. This weekend's gonna be awesome. Awesome.
I'm gonna kill somebody!
Don't you smash boxes with your face?
I break bricks with my head, Dick.
Welcome back. We are back from break. If you're just joining us, the party has managed to fight off a flying jellyfish monster and
just in time to crash.
Survive a train crash. Train crash. Airship crash.
Air train crash.
Air train. Yeah. I gotta find what music suspense sounds work. Okay.
Yeah. That was such an intense moment of like having her jump off as we go barreling down.
It's good, and what's funny is I've run that scenario. This is the third time I've run it, and no one has done the same thing twice.
Nobody has sacrificed their lives like they have just done.
No one just tied themselves.
Everyone else figured it out.
Everyone else found
this
a
is
way
a puzzle.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. I can't do puzzles. I'm sorry. I try.
I'm a visual person, so.
In my brain, like Mirror Math spent so much time hoping that a patch would work that it's like at this point, it's just
I mean, the
fax
packs
is option
would
is
have worked had
prepare.
you had the time.
What if Witchy's idea was right? The cutting off and just holding
I
on.
thought it was a solid idea, but then y'all all looked at me like I was crazy, and I was like,
One of the previous groups did that method.
"See."
And what characters did they play the following session, Jared?
well, I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you that here. But I do want to say thank you to Army One for the bits and Sparkles of the Table. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Goblin Army. Okay.
I was able to create a new character in the 10 minutes we had.
You just start rolling die.
Oh my god. This is a character creation session.
Yeah, if you had done that way and cut yourselves free, a lot of like balancing issues would have been coming into play. So
it's more.
I
math,
did see
'cause-
that chat really wants to do the single mom Pathfinder episode.
No.
With May.
It's our Appa solo
That'd be
Appa.
hilarious.
So now we have the Appa episode and the single mom episode.
Where me and Benji are lost in the forest looking for the crab.
So it's just me there going, blap,
Yeah.
blap.
Yes. And then Benji finds another lizard and leaves me, and I'm truly alone.
Are you projecting
No.
Megan outside of this? Are you
No,
okay?
I'm not sad. My cats are in the other room.
Oh.
Well, at least you have your own face right now. That's what really matters.
The fact that that's an option.
Thank God. Gods, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Just a reminder, we are doing Stream Raiders in the background of all this chaos, so feel free to drop some units, and we're working on getting the affiliate status within Stream Raiders. But I need your help. Just click that link. Okay. So the when we last left, the keel of the boat of the airship was scratching across the top of this canopy as Sue watched it drift away into the distance until she fell beneath the canopy herself.
Oh my god.
Sue, in here it's kind of dark under all this tree cover. It's a very dense tree cover. It's dark but not black, if that makes sense. It's like shade everywhere. Very strong canopy growth with very little underbrush.
Okay.
It takes you 3 or 4 minutes to continue your drift to the ground, but you do eventually put your feet onto the earth.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I would like to head in the direction. I would assume the ship's like pretty.
Yeah,
straight.
it's pretty straight. Like
So
that's the
I'm
way.
just I'm gonna keep my eyes on it until like the second I'm below the tree canopy, and then I'm just gonna like maybe even at like a kind of a jog. Like she's like trying not like freak out, but she's like I'm gonna get
Okay,
there.
so when you have the chance,
Uh-huh.
you begin moving forward. It's not quite difficult to move through here, and you make good time. But coming up ahead, you eventually come upon the shattered remains of old growth trees that once towered high above the now.
Oh my God,
Once
we-
towered high above, now lay in splinters among the rocks and dirt and undergrowth.
Okay.
The ship itself has split into 2 halves, with the stern still suspended by ropes and rigging in the branches above. The fore section of the ship is nowhere to be seen in the carnage. Drops of warm, fat rain that push through the canopy start to fall around you.
Oh my
To
God,
the
it's
north,
raining.
the land seems to slope upward, slowly but steadily. The sound of a gentle brook can be heard running somewhere in the distance. The forest seems quiet, with only the occasional croak from the ship above or insect call to break the silence. You are most decidedly lost and alone. What are you doing?
So the ship that's like above me is just kind of like snugly sitting there. Or is it like truly just pieces?
It's almost like the back half. There's holes in the hull, but the back half seems to be hanging from these from the rigging, from branches. It's only about 30 to 40 feet up the ship itself.
Okay. I suppose first I'll try calling out, although I don't know if they'd be conscious, but I would start shouting, "Hello? Is anyone there? Did anyone make it?"
Your voice carries in the silence of the forest, deadened by the branches and the soft forest floor. There is no response.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and like walk a little ways and see. I know they could be like not conscious, but I guess I'm gonna try and see if I can like walk a little bit, and if the front half is anywhere like it couldn't be too far.
Okay.
I hope.
I got you. You start walking along the path, and you start to see a plank here, some rivets here, some pieces of tattered cloth here, and it leads a clear trail into where there's a large chunk of trees pressed down by the front half of this, what remains of the shell of this ship. It is creaky. It is not stable.
Okay. But it's on like ground level.
It's on the ground level, yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna investigate this first. I'm gonna secure my papoose, and I didn't think I'd ever get to say that word on the stream. And then I'm gonna run in. I guess like looking in whatever is the safest way to like climb on there, like
okay.
I'll continuously like
casually
calling out their names.
Cautiously and slowly, you begin to climb and dig through the rubble. Give me a perception check.
Oh God. Imagine I never find you guys because I roll natural ones all the time. I haven't. When I haven't.
It's
you
like
do have an unlucky, yeah.
Cool, because that was an 8, so that's a 2. So that's like a perception that's an 8 total.
Okay. With your 8, you start digging and removing plank and wood. You find the door to the cargo bay. You toss it aside. When ahead you do see what looks like the lifeless body of something buried under.
Weren't there was like so many bodies on
there
this
were
ship.
so many bodies.
Oh, I hate you, Jared.
If I see a thing that looks like something, I'm gonna go towards it, I guess, cautiously and gently.
You cautiously approach this slumped body, and it's just a deckhand.
Oh God!
Not to like negate the life of deckhand, but
wow. Already dead. I'm looking for the people who at least were still alive. Okay, let me. I don't think there's anything.
You spend some time searching this area, and you don't find any live bodies, nor do you find signs of your friends.
I haven't. Well, let's see. What is the range for the 60 feet? I have not really used detect magic before. This is like I haven't really played a lot of magic users, even a cleric. If I would detect magic, detect something like Khalida
within the range, it would detect like items or.
And you know we got magic items.
Yeah, they'd be some like residual magics from people.
Okay, then detect magic is a level 0 spell?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Of course, since my perception is so trash, or was on this roll with my unlucky, I guess I would cast, because it's a 60-foot radius or cone, so I guess I would cast it on this area before I would want to head off to the other ship or anything, I guess, just to see.
Okay. You cast detect magic and start using to help sift through the debris. You nothing jumps out at first, but you do eventually get a ping from your magic, kind of under a lot of the debris. You start digging and pulling aside wood and cloth and pieces of this leather canvas that are like kind of flopped down over things. It's not a person you've seen, but it is in fact a spear that emanates a faint magic aura.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, that's
Well-
cool.
I guess I'll bring that with me. And if I'm not detecting anything else, I guess I have to go back to the half in the tree. Like I would kind of do a little walk around in the area, like around the front half, just to make sure nothing or no one got like flung out. But then
Yeah,
if I'm
you do like a pass around the edges and whatnot. You don't find any footprints or any more debris aside from the balloon.
okay.
What it looks like is the balloon, the back half of the ship must have caught the branches and the force of the forward movement, and the balloon split the middle of the ship and continued forward.
Okay, I guess we're going tree climbing. Benji, are you ready?
Mom.
So we'll circle back to the back half, I guess, which is at least maybe more intact up there.
Okay.
In the...
You backtrack following the very clear path of rubble and debris, and you're once again back at this hanging back half of a tree.
I wonder if Benji has better climbing than me, and I should possibly take him out of the papoose so I don't squish him when I fall.
Oh, there's so much.
I know.
So many calves up there for him to eat from all those dead bodies.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna. Oh my god. I'm gonna take Benji out of his papoose. I don't know if he can understand me. Like Sue has no idea if he can understand actually, but she believes. So I'm gonna say, okay, Benji. I'm not very strong. I'm not very good at finding things. But whatever happens, I don't want to like squish you. So I need your help. And at least if we both fail, it's not my fault that I killed you.
Okay, give me a handle animal check, just
Okay. I got a +2.
just to see what happens.
I don't have any luckies, do I?
Nope.
I got a 6.
Okay. Benji kind of looks up at you for a second. Wow.
Okay.
And then you see him scamper, and he just kind of shoots up this tree.
Okay. And I'll
towards the boat.
Sue would just assume that I'm like, yep, he understood
Yeah.
me. He's gonna help like look for them.
I
on
mean, he
his
didn't
own.
attack you, which is nice.
Right, which we love that. I've worked on my relationship with Benji. Pure math, maybe he would attack me. I've tried my best. So I'm gonna kind of follow suit, and I have rope. I don't know if that would help her to kind of like latch onto branches or anything, but other than that, I think that's all I have that could really.
Do you have a climbing kit, perchance?
I have a mess kit and a grooming kit.
No. Okay.
But why
I don't
do
think
you
I
have
even have a
those?
grooming kit.
I want to know why. What's a mess kit?
Well,
For
mess
food?
kit is like for cooking and stuff.
Okay,
like,
okay.
and food for the
I just
party.
like how you had like mess kit, but also grooming kit.
Hashtag
They
Sue
do
is my
sound like they
idol.
contradict each other, but yeah, I think the mess kit is for like meals, and then the grooming kit is if I have to like fix my face.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm climbing, I guess, because I'm
Okay.
I'll continue calling out as I go, but I would assume
Yeah,
they're-
give me a climb check.
What is your bonus to climb?
that's a +0.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You know what? Here's a friendly reminder that you may or may not have potions of bless.
Do I have potions of? I have the spell bless. Do I have potions of bless?
If you got a potion pouch in our first season,
Oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I probably did.
You gotta find that other character sheet.
I do gotta find that other character sheet. I can cast bless, so I guess I haven't used any first level, have I? Today, so I guess. Or not that I've mixed them all up. I think, yeah, because I only have blast and cure light runes. Okay, we'll give it. Oh no, I've cast bless once. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll. Bless.
Benji got a natural 20, so a 27 to climb.
Oh, I'm not.
So
I'm not
Benji's
concerned
gonna
with
find
Benji. Benji's doing a
But
thing.
I
I
just wanted
already
it.
got what Benji's doing.
So I will real quick cast bless on myself, so I get +1, and then I'm gonna roll my climb. That's a 10, so I probably didn't die, right?
You die. It's gonna take you a hot minute to get up there, but you start crawling. It's because it's like a large redwood. There's not like the only grasps are between the bark.
Does my rope give me like
growing? Well, there's no latch point for the rope.
Okay.
But you start your climb. It's gonna take you a little bit. When you're about halfway up, you start to hear this. I don't want to call it blood curdling because it's not terrifying. It's more mournful. You hear this call out, this coming from somewhere above.
Oh my god. The only people I knew alive on the ship were my friends. I'm gonna whatever I can do to try and make my way up there and not fall.
Silent H has got at least a few weeks of tabs laying around here.
I know.
He's free now.
Yeah, it was a happy noise.
After about 25 minutes, you manage to get up to this.
As I'm just listening to
this tree, this ship caught in the tree. It's difficult, and every footstep you take sways it. But there, tied to the banister, you can see slumped over. Dante is just kind of hanging limp, with Benji kind of wrapped around his leg. Mirameth also slumped over, kind of holding one arm around Dante, the other arm around Khalida, and they all seem to be just lifeless and like they've lost their bones. They're just kind of hanging there. What are you doing?
Oh my god, and I'm the cleric. This is my job.
You do see they have cuts and scrapes.
Right.
But that's to be expected.
We gave the right person the Featherfall ring. I just gotta say that, like, man.
What does so?
I wasn't a part of that decision making, and I'm glad.
This is the first time I've used the Featherfall ring. Like, how often is it? I don't see a certain amount of charges. Like, how often does that work?
It's just when you fall.
Yeah, it's like a thing that's just on when you activate it.
Okay, and then my second question is, okay, oh wait, targets one medium or smaller free-falling object or creature. Oh.
We're medium.
Well, so the Featherfall affects you.
Right.
And you have to mentally activate it.
Okay. But what, like, how much can I carry?
I believe it's, I want to say 100, but I'm not 100% sure. You can stand by.
100 pounds?
There's like it scales.
Oh.
Let me pull it up and see.
Okay, because
Silent H is telling you how to loot all their stuff the best way.
Oh my god.
Check the boots.
No.
Well, I mean, there's a bag of holding in someone's.
Well, it's a handy haversack. It's not a bag of holding.
Oh, what's the difference?
In haversack?
Holds less.
We can't put a body in there.
I was gonna say, I don't know how I'm up in a tree and I'm gonna stuff a person into a haversack.
Yeah, we can't do that, sadly.
Can Benji wake anyone up with his spit and like shaking them?
My bite.
Just out of curiosity, you're out of healing spells?
No, I have a couple, but I wasn't sure if you. I don't know if I could just float y'all down and then heal y'all. I wanted to see what the like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Were, so nobody wakes up in a tree.
You might be able to get Khalida and maybe Benji, but Miramath with like his armor and.
Okay.
Or, I mean, and maybe Dante, not Benji, but he's gonna be a heavy boy because of the metal.
Right. Okay, let me just double check how many spells I have because now
you're about 40 to 50 feet off the forest floor.
Okay. Let me. I'm making sure. I think I have 2 level 2 spells, so that I could heal. Wait.
Ed said, just let him fall and heal him later.
Honestly, efficiency.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to cast. I have used none of my.
Nathan's not on board for that plan.
Well, I'm gonna touch whoever the two closest to me are, or I guess not Kalita, because I guess I'll have to float her down, I think. So I'll try and cure moderate wounds on Dante and Miramath, I guess. Wait, cure moderate.
Are you gonna cure up here, or are you gonna cure?
Well, because if I'd only be able to float one down, I would rather. Then I'll have to climb again, and I might not be able to make it.
So you as a cleric also have the ability to channel, which is kind of like a burst heal.
I haven't really used that one yet. Channel.
So you could get kind of everyone in there.
Okay, I'll do the channel heal then. Where's my sheet for that one? That's the question. Oh, you know what? That's the sheet that didn't print out, isn't it? It is. Okay, cool. Let me pull it up really quick.
I think a channel is 1d8 plus your caster level.
I believe that sounds correct.
Okay, and it's for all positive or all.
It's everyone within 30 feet. So
Right.
in this case,
Channel energy is 2d6.
2d6. Okay.
At 3rd level.
Plus caster level or no? Just the 2d6?
just 2d6, I believe.
Okay, well then we'll start with that. We'll save the level 2 spell. And then if I have to float anyone down, I can. Or maybe I can. 3 points for everybody. 2 and a 1.
Okay. Miramath, Dante, and Kalita, you feel a surge of adrenaline push through you as your eyes bolt open. You glancing ahead, you're staring face down 50 feet to a forest floor.
I'm like trying to like soothe them. I'm like, guys, wait, everything's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everybody has all their body parts. Everybody is alive. You got a little bit of health. We're working on it. We just have to get out of this tree. But
Laszlo phases out and just like climbs down the tree like a true asshole.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Benji's here. Find out.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Two more.
So, Jared, should I assume I have 3 hit points?
Correct.
Yes. Everyone has 3 hit points.
It's as if the constant pummeling of trees and shaking removed your hit point count.
We had a mattress.
Yeah, what about the mattress?
That's why you're not dead.
Would they have been dead
without the mattress? D-E-D, dead.
D-E-D.
Really? I thought
okay.
the ropes would have done great.
But then you die.
Hey.
Hey, my parachute idea could have been, should have been, whatever. No, we're here now. And
Next
we're doing
time,
fine.
hey, next time
We're
we're
doing fine.
plummeting in an airship.
Guys, just in case, before anyone falls off this tree, I would just like to cast a couple more spells real quick. I would like to cure moderate wounds now.
Hold on. And Dante will pull out his wand of Cure Light Wounds that he still has 22 charges left.
That's helpful. I don't know what else we're gonna face.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Miramath reaches into a bag and pulls out a potion of Cure Light Wounds. Anyone need a drink?
No. Save your potions. I got this. And he goes and
you're just gonna.
He'll tap the captain first. Let's see.
Which captain?
Captain number 2.
Don't please.
So you didn't move anyone into one. You just okay.
Oh no. One is.
Yeah. It's Milva. Yeah. We got that. I just didn't know if you like temporarily moved someone there or.
No, if Milva dies.
Number, but also I don't want it.
I don't want the responsibility.
Like no. You
6 on the first tap. 8 on the second tap. Let me know when you want me to stop. 7 on the third.
It's just like pouring Parmesan cheese.
Oh, 6, 8, 7. Hold up.
Yeah. Can we just forward this and I take off like 10 hits and everyone's back to full, Jared?
If you want to give everyone 4 hit points back, each time. I'll let you take the average.
I'm good. I'm fine with where you just put me.
Okay.
I'm good, so you don't.
I'm gonna do
And judging by
So
how
19.
judging by how I floated Benji down, I bet I could at least take Kalita down with my feather fall ring, so we don't have to risk any more damage,
Yeah, that's smart.
pain, suffering.
So the half-orc cleric extends a hand to Kalita. It's a very Titanic moment.
Down we go. King of the world.
I gave
Get
you
off the
3
fucking door.
I gave you 3 wand hits, Kalita, and it was only 9 points.
You did.
I rolled ones, and I can't hear you.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. I don't have a lot of HP, so you helped me a lot.
Okay.
You helped a lot. I climb on
Yeah.
Sue, like, yeah.
My spider monkey.
Okay. So, wow, Twilight reference, nice.
Thank you.
All right, so Sue and Kalita are slowly drifting to the ground. Laszlo's down there. I'm sure he found a fruit or something. He's just like, what the hell's going on? Which leaves Miramath and Dante stuck in a tree boat.
I just want to clarify, like, when she found us, they had the shield strapped to them still, right?
Yeah, I imagine.
Would like to clarify that. Okay.
I imagine you had like arm slip shields.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I'll I'll grab the one from Kalita so that she can climb on. Stuff that back there. I've got my other one. Are there any extra lengths of rope aside? Well, I guess we're about to untie ourselves from a bunch of rope.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough things hanging around. You might have to work to clear it, but you can get like to drop to the ground. You're saying?
Yeah.
Again, I guess I did say 50 feet. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I wanna take at least one length back from what we tied up, and then tie the other one off, and then drop it down and say, Dante, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, Dante, give me that climb check, my dude.
If there is a god, please.
We don't have one here.
17.
That's stupid. It should be a 1, but you managed to climb down without any problems.
Thanks. I was really concerned.
I mean, I brought you here for one reason, to roll ones, James.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
I think I
I'm
took
not
that
hitting my
over.
quota.
I'm taking care of that. Don't worry.
Dante scampers down. No problems. Followed quickly by Benji, who just runs down the tree side. Miramath, you're alone in the sky tree in a quiet forest.
I think Miramath takes a moment to just look around the forest and the trees.
It's deciduous.
Like someone who has come from,
It's a deciduous forest. It's not like the jungle.
Okay, good to know.
From Corn and Mirst.
Yeah, I think this would feel more like home to him for the first time in a while. What just happened? Why did you make?
Oh no, because someone's talking about a pterodactyl. I thought that's a great idea, but I didn't plan that. So.
Okay. I was like, what just happened? Why did you make that face? Am I dying?
Be afraid. We left you and you're dying.
But Miramath for the first time ever sees a force that he feels more at home in, and just gets memories of climbing the trees and just being among them, and then realizes there is a job to do and will grab the rope and go over the edge with a 19 on the dice for a 21 climb.
You
feels at home.
You Errol Flynn this thing kind of down. You're not but you got a little bit of rope burn on your hand, but it looks cool if anyone was watching.
It looks
nice.
But yeah, you get down to the ground without any to do. You've all successfully escaped the skyboat, and now you're stuck in the forest. What are you guys doing? Where are you going? What? You're exhausted. You're spent. I believe a lot of spells are probably gone.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Spells?
probably the evening-ish portion of the day. It's getting on to late afternoon.
I think we should sleep in some kind of, I don't know, cave or what was the other half of this spaceship?
Is the boat nearby, like the debris of the boat?
Yeah, the front half is right up this way, and I would gesture towards where I came from. There's bodies, and I found this spear, which I don't even know if I can use. So
Speaking of finding things, remind me to show y'all something later. But there were hammocks. Maybe we could grab some, hang them in the trees.
I have
Wait,
a
go
bedroll.
back up there.
But
far
yeah,
is
it's right ahead. If nothing else, it's a clearing, I guess, of sorts.
Talk about the clearing with all the dead bodies.
Yeah.
I just want a hammock, okay?
I will say, we may want to. If there are dead bodies, I do not know what creatures lie in these forests, but if they like to eat flesh, the smell of blood and corpses would attract them. We may need to get a bit of distance and find some cover before we rest.
It's not a bad idea, though Benji might be upset.
Thank you. Well, he can bring a leg if he needs to.
Wow.
Way ahead of you. And you just see Dante sawing off. So.
We can get the
We got a raid! Evandale coming in strong. Welcome. You've joined us at an excellent time. We've just managed to climb out of a crashed airship, and now they're lost and alone in a forest.
No, we're not alone. We have each other.
Well, you have each other.
I was alone.
That's really the lesson we take away here.
Yes.
Even in the darkest hours, you have each other. So Benji is taking some legs with him? Is that...
I think he'll take a leg with him.
Alright, just some random, like, humanoid leg that he found that was dead on the ship.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am wanting to go
I'm
back
cool
and
with
try and get 4 hammocks in case we have to put the hammocks high up in a tree.
Well, we could walk past there. It wasn't too far. And then continue on a little distance away that's safer afterwards.
Sounds nice.
Yes, we can definitely look for things that would aid us, because we are now in the middle of an unknown land. I don't know if you know this place, Kalida, but I'm about as lost as Dante was when I found him.
Kalida, you do not know this region, or everything just seems a little off to you.
Unfortunately, I have never been here before. I've never seen this crater, ever. I did not even know it existed, as embarrassing as that sounds. But I did happen to snag some maps out of the captain's quarters, so maybe we can figure out where we are.
Someone's
Once we
on their
find
way up
somewhere.
the captain's ladder.
It's a lot of responsibility. First mate sounds great.
I want to know where Dante is on the ladder and why he's the one in charge of choosing. Or does everyone just ignore Dante every time he makes any comment about the leader?
It's the Dante captain ladder. Like,
It's like MySpace top 5 friends.
Yeah.
Like the person choosing isn't in the top 5, but he decides who is.
He decides who is. Yeah.
Who's in it and who's
Okay,
not.
cool. Good to know.
I mean, so far it's working out. So why?
Yeah.
Why question if it works, right? Okay, so you guys manage to go back towards the front half of the ship, because as Tsunomi knew where it was and she walked you through, and you managed to you can scrounge together a solid amount of supplies. This was kind of where the front half of that storage locker was that you found earlier, Dante.
Yeah.
So you do find some like dry rations, a couple supplies. Like
We'll take those.
you gather some kit that will help you in the wilderness. I'll say you can cobbled together six or seven kind of hammocks.
Oh.
And they're like net hammocks.
Nice.
Perfect. Are you happy? Witchy?
Yes, thank you. Listen, I want a bed. I would like a bed.
You're right.
Gotta get a bed.
So do we set these up right under the ship? That's
Oh, I think we're gonna maybe take a little. It's not like fully dark yet, right?
No, it's definitely sunsetty, but it's
Yeah.
not fully dark here.
I know you guys have. I mean, we've all been through a lot.
You know what?
You
In
guys have been through a little
fact,
more, but
Everyone give me a
Oh, no.
knowledge local if you have
Oh.
it. Or
Oh.
if you have a knowledge astronomy.
Nature?
I'll give you a knowledge nature, yeah.
I don't have either of these.
General knowledge check?
I have knowledge planes.
I'll let you do a
7.
general knowledge check.
21, no, 22, 3, 23.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
All right. What's that face for,
22.
Nathan?
8.
Oh no.
Cool.
I'm not paying attention to what you're trying to describe. That's why. I'll describe what I'm paying attention to after.
So-
just to make sure they don't line up.
For the group of you, as you're walking, and the time passes, you start to notice that there reaches a point in the day where it doesn't get any darker. Like you're under a heavy forest canopy, so it's dim by itself, but you're not getting to that sunlight gone scenario that, especially Merrimath, even though you failed the check, you would be used to as an elf in forest canopies. So there seems to be, like, looking at your, if you had some sort of magical water clock that you can hold aloft, it would say it's long since past sunset times.
Oh.
Very peculiar.
What is
I
it,
guess-
Merrimath?
Yeah.
Well, have you noticed that after a certain point, it has not gotten any darker?
No, just that I'm getting very tired.
Is that a normal thing at all?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
On my, like, me
Yeah,
being
this
a druid,
is-
would I know that that's a normal thing, like, on the north or south pole of the world?
I mean, you could assume that would be a case if you want to make the assumption.
So no.
But you can tell it's much warmer than
Yeah.
what an Arctic or Antarctic kind of vibe would give you. Bees. No.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't either. But I think we should probably keep moving for a little bit until we make camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna do a survival check, see if I could get us to, like, a decent location.
Okay.
18.
Okay. So you
Hey, EB
hey, lucky rolls across the board
Coming in
from
with a
EB
donut.
Customs!
Yay.
Wait, can I use the lucky roll on that?
Nope, it already came in.
Oh, I'm gonna no.
Also, you rolled an 18. Why would you want to?
Yeah,
Because I
don't
have a
waste
plus
it.
10. I rolled an 8.
Thank you for the donation, EB Customs, and also the follow, Svarte Maya. I butchered it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Why are you coming at me? Why are you coming at me?
Hey.
With an 18, you managed to lead the group into the wilderness, and you managed to find a somewhat secluded kind of area against a hillock that is rised up with a small stream that moves past for some fresh water. It's relatively protected on two of the four sides. So it looks like this will make a solid camp area.
I think we should set up here.
I'm gonna get Laszlo and cast Mage Hand to kind of make our hammocks higher than normal, so no animals on the ground can
can get us
Okay.
while we
Like,
sleep.
are you talking like 30 feet up or like
Oh.
3 feet up? Like where you?
No, like maybe like
split the
five.
Seven?
Yeah, it's five, like maybe 7 feet up.
All right.
Yeah.
So a big animal. It would have to be really big to get
Like
us.
some sort of pterodactyl. No.
Like a
Oh, yeah.
cyclops.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Like a jellyfish.
That's not a
Rewrites
problem.
everything.
You guys start working together. Are you guys making a fire for the evening? Are you? It is still raining,
Yeah.
but not a lot of rain is like getting through the dense canopy.
I think Sue's
I've
fine
got my
with just some,
campfire
like,
bead.
You do have your
just
campfire.
like some dried meats.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my campfire bead on the ground and get us a little campfire going.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now you have fire and bedding sorted.
Also, in talk of the pterodactyl and going down into what looked like an entire crater, I just got this picture of like the Savage Lands
Yeah, I was gonna
from
say,
the
you've read
X-Men
X-Men, right?
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now to be clear, chat
about
brought
to
up a
go on a
pterodactyl.
what?
Chat brought up
I know,
a pterodactyl. I
but-
didn't bring up a pterodactyl
But you're the one who's going to implement it and totally change the story.
because I've read X-Men. Yes.
Oh my god.
Are you guys setting any sort of night watch for when the raptors attack?
I guess we should
Stop reading chat. They're giving you ideas.
Chat, tell him about unicorns and fairies and stuff.
Oh, you don't want unicorns to attack.
No. Unicorns would love me. I'm sure of it.
They
Can't wait to die from
It's
a
already
unicorn.
been said in chat. If you're gonna manifest things from chat, it has been mentioned that I should have a miniature horse as my familiar. So
Well, a
just-
miniature
just
horse and a
throwing that.
unicorn does not the same make.
I'm just saying they're related.
Are they?
I am a horse girl, Jared.
All right.
Therefore, all my characters are horse girls.
Got it.
Life imitates art.
Yeah.
Are you guys
All
setting
my
a watch
characters
at
are
all?
horse girls.
We should probably take shifts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Mirror Math would set up a
I'll
watch
stay
system.
up. I'll stay up
be
first.
Oh.
Girl talk.
No, Kalita. I didn't
together.
Well, I suppose so. I guess we could do like have like I don't know how shifts work. I'm new here.
I just have some stuff in my bag I want to look over.
Oh,
We can do a 2-2 shift.
sure. I can try. We can inspect the spear that I found too. I'm afraid I've never used the spear before.
I was going to say I don't remember you having a spear.
I don't. I've
nice
got my
spear.
good old handy morning star. I've not used the long range. I don't know if I can use the long range gun. I have to
Well, you know,
look.
you don't have to throw it all the time. You can hold it and stab a person.
I like that, and I like that the person is further away from me, so when I miss,
Right?
they can't hit me back.
Paladin is
Yes.
pitching, stabbing
You
people.
can also put
But-
poison on it.
The paladin is a trained
I don't have
soldier
any
who can teach people how to wield a weapon.
Hey, and the little
Can you
girl
teach
was
me
some
how
sort
to
of
do-
demon. I get it, buddy.
She was.
I'm trying to find where I even can see if I can even use.
I believe it's a simple weapon. I think you can.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. What do I have to do? Well, I guess we'll take first watch.
So
then.
mostly
Ladies.
it's going to be Witchy, who's going to spellcraft to kind of figure out what these are. I mean,
have
anyone can
spellcraft-
do it.
I have spellcraft too. I have
Anyone
plus
can
8.
do it, but it's going to be spellcraft.
You have plus what?
8.
Oh, nice. Just
Let me confirm because it's been a hot minute.
I don't think I've gotten to use it in this campaign yet.
The spell identify would help with this as well. It would give you a bonus.
Amazingly enough, I have it.
That I do not have.
But it's going to be a spellcraft check. If you have detect magic, you get a little bit of a bonus on it as well.
That I do have also.
But you can only
But-
try
If you're an
one time on.
if you're
each
an elf, I believe you also. Kalita should have a +2 just from being an elf.
Yep. Yeah.
Do I wait? So I have to cast detect magic? Oh, I see. Wait, I have.
Yeah,
this
you cast
section.
detect magic to kind of determine its school.
Okay.
And then you can delve deeper with the spellcraft.
Okay.
But you can
I'm
only try
gonna-
once on each item.
I'm gonna walk over to at the I keep saying it like to you from My Hero Academia.
I'll take it. We'll take it.
But next to the fire, and I'm gonna open my handy haversack and just like toss out the breastplate and the
Wow.
knife and the wand and the potions and like plop down next to her and be like, ship was awful, but I found some stuff.
That's a lot. I assume Sue's never even seen or she doesn't know what a handy haversack is. So
I mean,
she's
you
just like,
know
what?
there's magical containers.
I guess so. She's just like, whoa.
Lazila's
wow,
like
wait,
looking at her spear.
This is what you mentioned earlier from the ship?
This stuff was in the captain's quarters. I like pick up a potion and I like shake it and I'm like, I'm not sure what they are, but I think both of us can figure it out, right?
Looks like we're gonna do some studying.
Magic
I'm
montage.
gonna
Magic
try and figure out what
lady
the potions are.
All right,
Okay, cool.
What are we
I'll
going
start
first here? Let's give me an order and then I'll ask for a roll. Remember,
We'll do potions.
y'all got luckies. Kalita's got an
Oh,
unlucky
yeah.
as well.
Oh no.
Potions, and then I know what the wand is already.
I'll do the spear then, I guess, if I
Okay.
can use it.
So give me that spellcraft for the spear first here
Okay, so I would detect magic first because
Yep.
I still have
with your
one
lucky.
left of that. And then, I don't have to use the lucky for detect magic.
But
yet,
for
right?
the spellcraft side, you do.
Right. Okay, cool. Wow, my first natural 20. So that's a 28
You know all about this spear.
and
This-
a 19 for my lucky.
This
God.
is
Wow.
a spear +2,
Okay.
which adds a +2 to hit and a +2 to damage.
Okay, that's nice. I like that. Here +2.
Witchy, one of the potions.
Yeah.
Hit me with a spellcraft.
15.
Okay, you kind of sniff the vial and like dip your finger and taste the potion a little bit.
Oh.
And you work out that this is a potion of magic fang.
Oh, nice.
Gwen could use that.
Okay. Cool.
Her monkey could use that.
Oh yeah.
What's
Or Benji.
What's next?
I'm gonna toss her another potion and a dagger, and I'm gonna do the third potion.
All right, hit me with that
Fang.
potion check roll, that spellcraft.
19.
19. This is a potion of resist acid at 3rd level.
Oh. Okay.
All right. I will do the other potion then, but I'm just doing spellcraft, not detect.
All right. Give me that roll.
I got a 1, but that would make it a 9.
You can't quite work out what this.
Well, I'll try. I'll be like, that's weird. I'm not sure, and then I'll like.
It's like I've never seen this before.
I'll like put it down and try it for the dagger.
I'm gonna laugh. It's just like a cure light wounds.
Is that my third one tonight? Like third or fourth one? Like what? Okay, so that's a 21 for the dagger.
Okay, the dagger appears to be by itself a masterwork dagger. There is some enchantment on it that, when used in conjunction, ties it to another item.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Identify on both the dagger and the breastplate.
Yeah.
Boop boop. Okay, so that'll give you a +10 to your roll, essentially.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, I guess then I don't need to do it on the dagger. I'll just do it on the breastplate.
Yeah.
So do I get my spellcraft
You
on
get your
top of that?
spellcraft,
Yeah, you still get your
normal bonus. Your die roll +10.
17, 31.
Man. Oh,
What was it?
shit.
31?
31.
Okay. This is very clearly tied to the dagger itself.
Oh.
There is still one aspect of it that you cannot discern, but when the breastplate's worn while wielding the dagger, there you can tell that there are enhancements, but the what those enhancements are beyond your.
Do I think they're magical in nature or they're physical in nature?
I mean,
so it's not like a spellcaster. It's a
spellcaster don't wear. They don't wear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
So they're tied together in some sort of symbiotic.
And we're not. Can we re-roll on that last potion?
Can she
get
You
back,
can.
maybe?
You can.
Yeah.
Sue can.
Sue has failed. Have
I
you
got
seen this one before,
21.
Kalita?
I hold it up and I'm like, I got a 21.
I'm pretty sure. You know what? Actually.
That is a potion of resistance.
Okay.
And the fact that once you say potion of resistance, Sue's like, oh yeah.
Oh,
Duh.
that's right. I was mixing it up with that other one. I'm just really tired.
Other than some,
It resisted its check. It says get
Yes.
away.
other than some money and a stone.
Wow.
This is all I found, but I figured I'd keep that in my bag in case something comes up. You know, one of them mentioned something about wanting one of these bags. Maybe I can trade a stone for it.
He really wants a bag, but you know, we also, who knows? I've only been with the party for a short while, and you know, we used to have a member who liked to go shopping a lot, but we haven't been. So I'd like to think that one day we'll go shopping in his honor. Maybe we'll find more bags.
Maybe we'll meet. Well, maybe we'll see them in the future.
Are you not worried about the rest of your comrades, party, friends? Are they?
They died.
Oh, they
didn't
did.
But like, I mean, like, if there's,
More
I don't know.
people out there.
Was that it? Was that like? I mean, not that's
Well,
rude. I'm sorry.
I have kind of been moving around a lot ever since all of this chaos started here. I haven't really been with one. I mean, we're trying to take the Gray Dragon Lady down, and we've kind of been moved around a lot, so I haven't really. I also didn't. She like gets really awkward.
Are there more casters of your order, or?
I was kind of picked up by that group when about 6 years ago or so.
Wow.
But I think that our numbers have been kind of dwindling since all of this has happened. The two wizards that you saw were one of the last three that were from the original group that found me.
Wow.
But we have a purpose, and we're trying to save our entire plane of existence. So they knew that it was a possibility. I'm sure there's a couple more people out there. I just haven't seen them in a while.
Yes, but I'm so sorry that happened to you, and I was just on my own only for a moment, and I was terrified that I was going to lose my party members, and I'm just so glad that you're all okay. And maybe we can help. Maybe we can all help with your objective and get back to our realm as well to find the rest of our party.
That would be nice. I'm never really alone though. And then Laszlo's gonna like pop out of my be like
I'll like take if I have like a nut or something, like some little treat, I'll give it to Laszlo. Something left over from my dinner.
I'm sure Laszlo still has some pudding.
With a
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. With Laszlo. Yes.
We have a nat 20 to give away, I believe.
Yeah. Well, we have a reroll to give
Island
away.
H.
We have a reroll.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Nat 1 race.
But he wants to do the Nat 1 race.
Someone
So-
else count down.
Wow,
Do the
I
countdown.
just got one. Come on.
Do the countdown.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! I got one! First time!
Mine was
Nice.
a 19. All right, so that re-roll from
Nice.
Silent H goes to
That's like my 5th that one.
Stu. We gotta get you some
The
new
one
dice.
time it helped me.
We gotta get you some new dices.
Thanks. I really need new dice. I might have to do that this week. Thank you, Silent.
Thank you for slaying the goblin.
Ooh.
Well, you're right. We have Laszlo, and you know what? You were amazing in that battle, so...
Me?
Yeah, with your
pulled us all out of
snow-
the tree.
But all I did was float away. I just have this ring that
You know who couldn't float away? Everybody else.
Yes,
Don't
but
downplay your ability.
I only have the ring because I snuck into this building, and then they just adopted me, and it was so nice. And one of the first things they did was give me this ring, and I guess it kind of came around full circle. But I hope that we can help, that we can pass that on, and that I can help you, and that we can avenge your friends, because that woman or creature is causing problems in our realm as well.
What is your realm like?
It's just gonna be like, well, I've never been asked that question before.
Is it just as destroyed as this place is?
I was going to say we don't have floating jellyfish, but there was that one jellyfish guy we met in the forest. But he was kind, and he sounded very funny, and he made tea that was very delicious. So, I don't know. I mean, things feel different, but it's not like there are these things that I can even like point out. I mean, right? There's like nothing I could point out as like discernibly different. Like
There's yeah, there's nothing like that jumps out.
Yeah.
Especially with knowledge planes, like you have some knowledge of planes. This is most likely just an alternate material plane.
Right.
Which
Okay.
means things developed almost the same way. There's some idiosyncratic differences, but
Is it this much taken over by Drea?
Well, no, I don't know how. I don't think that many people knew. Like, people were aware there were these rifts opening, these disturbances, but it wasn't like we had no armies in our realm. There was some of this mind control nonsense was beginning, but it was not like of this scale that we saw when we first came in and first saw you and your friends. We had only seen her through a rift, so I don't know if she's actually been to our realm herself yet.
We need to stop her before she gets there.
I agree. I think that it will help us all anyway, so we're
Well-
all on the same path.
I'm thinking about giving the breastplate and the dagger to the one y'all call Captain 2.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's nice, right? He's not gonna just like leave in the middle of the night with it. I'm not
No. He's very,
He gave
very.
me a shield, which was cool.
Yes, he's very loyal and very protective, and that is why he is one of our several captains. You'll love Milva too. There are 2 captains, and they're both great. But
Maybe she's near here somewhere.
yeah.
I'm thinking we can find a settlement around here soon, and maybe your friends will be there.
I hope so. They're both very strong and resourceful, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But I think that's a great idea. I'm sure Miramath is a very stoic man, but I'm sure
And-
he'll appreciate it.
You have the staff, and I was thinking about giving the stone wand to Dante. I mean, he had a wand, so I assume he likes them. But are you okay if? I mean, you have the staff. Is that okay if I give these to them?
She's gonna kind of like blush a little and be like, "Oh my gosh! I mean, of course, yes, I'm fine. That's so sweet of you to."
If you need any resistance or acid resistance or a magic fang, let me know.
I don't I don't know. We haven't encountered anything acidic yet, but now I'm just so not sure what we're going to find here. But I'm sure when it comes to it, you're best to hold on to them for now, since you found them and you are very good at understanding magical things. So we'll just start with that.
Okay. I'm gonna take the maps out and like spread them out and spend the rest of the time looking over them.
So you pour over the maps for a good period of time. You recognize some of them as target points that you had set earlier with your faction, but nothing's jumping out as to where you are right now.
Okay.
But the night goes rather peacefully. Again, it's a rather quiet environment without a lot of noise, and slowly you find your beds and drift off to sleep. The morning comes. You all awaken. I do need a couple things to happen here for the new.
Yep.
First, I need Dante and Sue to roll a fortitude save for me.
Oh, wait, what? For why?
Just reasons. Don't worry about it.
I already have to do a terrible roll.
But you have a lucky and a reroll, so.
Oh, okay. So I have to do my lucky on this fortitude then. 23.
You're muted, brother.
I'm gonna use one of my rerolls.
All right.
That was a 2.
Well, you also have.
You have a lucky.
You also have
I have a lucky. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is my lucky. Much better, 19.
Okay.
That's what I got. But
Okay.
23.
When Sue and Dante start kind of gathering their things for the morning, you notice on your pillows or the rocks or whatever you're using behind your heads, you notice large clumps of hair sticking.
No, are you
them.
kidding me? That's what's happening? First my face. Oh. I'm ready to,
You run
I
your
need to
hand
get
through
a
your hair,
disguise.
and a little more follicles come out than normal. You still have most of your hair.
I got a 23.
The funny thing is, I just want to point this out that
No.
Jared is painting this picture, having made it a thing in his own world that we would come into contact with, but he's still going to be the one complaining about the character art.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
art
that's
is
a good point.
expansive.
Well, guess what, Jared? I need art that matches my hairless character.
Well, you know what? Make the
And a
saves.
different face every time it changes.
Yeah, I need a new character every week, so add that to the budget.
The other thing I need from you, Sue specifically, is a
Yep.
D20 roll.
Yep. Thank God I got that one reroll. Please, chat. I need your reroll. I need your rerolls because that was odd. Oh, thank God, an 18 again.
All right. You feel your face start
Oh, I
to
have to take off my
start to shift into to a new visage, but it rotates and shifts itself back into place.
She's just like, this is me waking up from a bad dream, right?
You are yourself for the day.
Thank God.
Okay,
Now,
so
Jared, you
yeah.
slept.
You did sleep, and that you know what? That's gonna work out. You slept. You've been through a lot, and you've slept. So why don't you just go ahead and level up? We'll level up to 4.
Hey.
This is a good time for it. We're coming up on the end of the episode here.
Yay!
And looking ahead, you're gonna need those. You're gonna need those benefits. What?
Yeah, I am.
So we got to roll for hit points.
Oh yeah.
So what? Let's see here. The way I do hit point rolling is I roll as well as you, and then you get to pick sight unseen, my roll or your roll. It basically is a way to protect against like natural ones hit points. So let's start with Nathan. Miramath, you're a D10, correct?
I am a D10.
All right.
Come on, baby.
You want your roll or my roll?
Ooh. It's tough I'm at a tough place here. Well, because
Oh,
I rolled
no.
a 6. So I'm right in the middle.
You're in that mid range, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think it's
Where
safe
it's
to
like-
take it.
Yeah, I think you have to just take. It's in the middle.
You
Guys,
only
I wasn't
have
watching.
a
What
less
did?
than half chance of getting better, though.
Yeah, but
No.
I wasn't watching. What did Jared's face do when he rolled? Did anyone see it?
That's a question.
Hey, you wanna just go all in? Go all in.
Nah,
my
I'll keep mine. 6 is not bad. Six is not bad.
All right,
plus it's plus my con.
Plus
so
your con modifier.
7 total.
Yeah.
Are
you're
you
not-
gonna tell us what you rolled
Oh, I
after
am
the
not.
fact?
I am not.
Jared.
Not even better or worse.
Because it was.
I will
Because
say,
it was
I'll give you a
10, and he
better
doesn't
or
wanna
worse.
do that to me.
Okay.
I will say better or worse. That was worse.
Okay.
Oh,
Mine
okay,
was
good.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yours was worse. Okay.
Sue
I did
is
it, guys. I did
What
it.
is Sue? Sue a D8?
D8, yeah.
All right. Your roll or my roll?
Okay. I rolled an 8, so I'm gonna take that. Thank
All right,
you.
you take it. You take it. Mine obviously was worse. What is Dante?
A D8.
D8?
Yeah. I'm gonna take yours. I got a 2.
That's also what I got.
Oh, no. Is there a lucky? Do you have anything?
Reroll.
You have a
Doesn't apply here. Doesn't apply here.
3.
I knew as soon as we started this that it was going to come down to
Why
James.
doesn't it apply?
And sorcerer is sorcerer D6 or D8?
I think it's a D6 plus
Feel
con.
like it's D6.
Yeah,
Better than a D3.
I'm gonna take yours.
Okay, that's a +6.
Ooh.
Plus
So
my
Dante's
con.
really the only one that got boned here, but that's all right.
Yeah. Could have been a 1.
Here's the good news: is your character is still alive after this session in which they could have definitely died.
It's true.
That's
It is
true.
true. What? Since we got a couple minutes left here, what does Miramath get any cool things at level 4? What?
Yeah, there's a couple cool things that Miramath is going to be getting. His lay on hands now does 2d6 healing, which is gonna come in handy because I use that all the time.
And where are you putting that ability point?
That ability point went into my charisma. So my charisma is now going to be a 15. The idea being that, in the future, I want to be getting that charisma up because that can help a lot of. That affects lay on hands. It affects resistances. As much as Miramath would love to avoid getting hit more and do more damage when he hits, I think that charisma is going to come in handy. And then the other thing I get channel positive energy now as well, much like our clerical friend.
Good.
Clerical? You don't take the notes for us. You're our cleric.
I mean, yeah,
that's
I have
different.
some notes, but not like I wouldn't say clerical level of notes. So.
Right, yeah. It works, yeah, channel positive energy works a little differently for paladins, but
Really?
I like having that. Well, because I have to use it, it uses up 2 of my lay on hands. So I get more lay on hands for the day. I get more smite evils, which is about time because I want to start smiting some more evil.
As long as they're evil.
And then, as long as they're evil, I can smite them. And then the other big thing is Miramath gains access to spells.
Oh.
And because of his spell casting level being a 15, or his abilities a 15, I get access, and I believe only one casting of one level 1 spell every day.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere.
But hey, I've got a spell. And I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to tell us what the spell is, though. I want to, in moment, people will get to know.
Surprise us.
Yep.
And now what I believe is the least exciting level up. Sue, what's Sue get out of all this?
Sue gets some bonuses to her fortitude and her will and stuff like that. I get 1 ability point like everyone else. I mean, I get bonus to like all my cure wounds spells per level, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, there's not really anything exciting. I haven't decided exactly where to put the skill point, so we'll see. We'll see.
It's fair. That's fair. What about Dante? Seeing any cool tricks out of this?
Okay, so Dante had a 13 in con, put the ability point there. So now I'm at a +2, which helps me.
You get some more
when
hit
I-
points. Yeah.
Yeah, when I only rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So that helps there. Something I'm really excited about is I get wild shape.
About time.
I can be Benji. I can turn into Benji, and then we have 2 Benjis fighting on the field.
Well, yeah, but a different Benji. More like a Benjo.
Yeah, like a Benjai?
Yeah.
But also is with the feat that I took in 3rd level, which was nature spell. I can cast spells when in wild shape.
Yep.
As long as I don't need like greater restoration, if I don't need diamond dust and stuff like that.
Yeah. Solid.
Yeah. And then Benji. Benji also goes up. So Benji actually has the same amount of hit points that I do, which is 40.
Damn.
He now has an.
You've got more hit points than I do.
Yeah.
And I'm the tank.
Why say it like it's a foregone conclusion?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Why would you like? How'd you do that?
I optimized and rolled well.
Metagaming. Okay.
Yeah. Benji has a 21 AC, a 19 flat-footed, and a 12 touch.
He's so much stronger than me.
But he's James, so you got to factor that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's now my adopted son, so.
Yeah.
What about Kalita? What'd she get at level 3?
I got to add a cantrip.
I mean, level 4. I lied.
Oh yeah, I got to add a cantrip. I added. What did I add? Actually, I don't think I chose my cantrip yet. I added a new level 2 spell, which I'm pretty sure is web, I believe.
Ooh.
Which creates many layered, mass strong, sticky strands to catch people or to anchor people. And yeah, it's 20-foot radius. And then I just upped my constitution. Not very exciting.
I mean, I feel like you're skipping over the biggest thing here. You now have access to 2nd level spells.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, web was my
that's
second
big.
level spell.
That's like the biggest one.
Yeah. I was torn. I almost chose invisibility, but I automatically get that next.
So very, very good. So with you guys leveling up, that just means I get to come harder with my bad guys.
No thanks.
Boo.
So I look forward to that.
No, thank you.
Yeah, agreed.
We will be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel, with more adventure. I want to implore you out there this morning. This is a double bad day. This morning we released the next episode of Bad Runes Rising, our podcast. Available literally everywhere you can get podcasts. Just search for Bedlam in Discord. Your ratings and rankings and stars are the best. It helps us the most. Other than that, I think we will all see you guys soon next week. I'm looking forward to it. Now that I've got you stranded in the forest that you don't know where you are, limited on supplies.
But we're together.
But you're together. You're together. And Benji finally has a mom. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your subs and bits and donations. You guys rock. Be excellent to each other, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you guys.